The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Hey, yo, welcome to Real Figures. This is episode number 68. My name is Omar V. Bringing you the latest action figure toy news of the week. Fuck, man, I fucking completely blew it, bro. I was like, wait a minute, my mic's not even fucking on. I was like, shit, let me turn the settings on. Fuck, man. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, because I just literally turned my mic on as I was starting the stream. I fucking ran up here. I was like, you know what, man? Let me just get this goddamn stream off the fucking ground because my fantasy football team just took the hugest fucking L. I don't know if you guys do fantasy football, but man, it's addictive and it's fun as fuck too. But man, dude, like when the players don't fucking show up, it's like fuck. Obviously you got money on the line, but this is what makes it fun. But yeah, man, let me know if you guys have a fantasy football team in the playoffs right now. Like I say, my team just took the hugest fucking L, bro. It was like, oh man, it was just so painful to watch. But yo, you guys are here for the fucking action figure toy news, and yeah, we got plenty of it, man. I can't even remember the last time I did a stream. I think it was was it before Thanksgiving? Like, fuck, I can't even remember anymore. I'm like, was it before or after? But yo, like I said, I'm always trying to keep track of the toy news as it's coming out and stuff. Just kind of like bookmark stuff and yeah, kind of have a show ready at the end of the week or at the end of a couple of weeks. And yeah, I'm here tonight. So you guys are in the chat, drop a comment and stuff. I'll go through my pickups. I'll see what's into the chat, and then we can get into the toy news, man. I'll start off with this. Man, I've been waiting for this figure for a minute. I got that 52 Toys Yoshi Xenomorph. Fuck, this thing is sick, bro. This thing is fucking legit. Like, it did feel a little bit, I don't want to use the word fidgety, but like there's stuff that I kind of like it because the joints are so like they kind of pop off kind of easy, I want to say, but it kind of allows for like the shit not to break, because it does kind of feel a little bit kind of not fragile, but it's just such a crazy sculpt on this thing that like, yeah, the tail's wired, and then there's another one that's kind of like curved up. But just the design of this thing, the paint job that it has, it just looks like a fucking alien, bro. Like it looks crazy. So I got that from Gundamit, and then finally got my freaking Chaos Dark Knight Returns. So I just got that in today. I was kind of figuring out how to put the cape on because there's one that kind of drapes over it, and then there's one that's like the wired. I think I'm gonna leave the one that drapes over it though, because I don't know, like this material over time, like I don't know, I kind of want to leave that kind of sealed up, only like when I want to like play with it or something. But the figures itself is fucking just awesome, bro. Like the sculpt on this thing. I left the boxes, especially downstairs, but yeah, dude, that fucking Bruce Wayne head sculpt, that older Bruce Wayne, it just looks so fucking killer. But yeah, this company is hot, man. We're gonna talk about a Batman figure tonight. It's like, what's the best Batman figure out there? It's just like every time we see a new one, it's just potentially the best one, and that's crazy to say because we get Batman figures all the goddamn time. And then I got this I don't even know what it's called, Fenrir Broly, non-Broly, but yeah, this thing is sick, man. I missed the pre-order the first time around, but I knew they were gonna do like a reissue on this thing. It's just so like imposing, like especially for his character, man. I don't know if you guys like never watched Dragon Ball Z, but this dude was like the legendary Super Saiyan. Like, I mean, Goku kind of was, but he was like this fucking myth, bro. Like, no, like this dude was just power level was so strong when he was a kid. He was so strong that they tried to like exile him and like kind of like kill him when he was a baby because he was just fucking, his power level was just insane. So yeah, Broly's always been like a badass character in this figure, bro. Like this shit's fucking a chunk of plastic, dude. I'm like amazed by like how great like size that is, But that's all I got. That's all I got the last couple of weeks. You guys are in the chat. Let me know what you got, where you guys are picking up. Like I said, there's like, fuck, man, there's like a Batman every other week, but there's a lot of cool like G.I. Joe stuff, Transformer stuff. And we're gonna take a look at some pre-orders tonight, obviously. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff like just Skitty showing off kind of slowly throughout the end of the year. So it's not like too much toy news packed in, but we do have a stream tomorrow. I kind of wanted to do the show tomorrow, but I was like, nah, I don't know. Just do it tonight and then circle back around and stuff. But yeah, we have some Marvel Legends to talk about tonight. So we'll get into that. So McFarlane's not not out of the game yet. We're gonna talk some Toddy Mac. But yeah, let me know if my mic's coming through okay, or if it sounds like it's coming through like headphones or something, because this shit's like fucking bothering me, bro. But yeah, let me just check on that real quick. Yeah, it looks like it's coming in cool. Let me see what's up to the chat. Chat sliding in here, man. We got Be Weird. All right. Is that from the Outcast song, bro? Did you say that from the Outcast song? Because that's where I remember this shit from. All right. Man, what happened to Outcast? They were dope, bro. Be Weird's in the house. He says, I'm in my house. We call this the Omar show. Hey, hell yeah, man. That's awesome, bro. What kind of Real Figures? Man, if you guys knew why I came up with the name Real Figures, you guys would just be like, man, this guy's fucking retarded. I hear you. Awesome, bro. Tyler L is in the building. Says, yo, what's up, Ty? Let me know about that lizard figure, man. It's towards the end of the show, but I think it looks really good, man. I got that sexy eyes vermin manticora. Oh yeah, I got that in my HLJ. I gotta get that. I actually shipped it out because I do want to get that stuff in for the holiday break. So yeah, I gotta get that in. That thing looks crazy. I seen this custom of like this person that put like chainsaws on it, like these black chainsaws, and it looks crazy. It looks like a fucking, like, obviously like Chainsaw Man, just like a demon form or something. It just looks insane. I'm like, damn, that kit looks crazy. Will do. Awesome. So yeah, let's get into the fucking toy news, man. Because like I said, I've been kind of keeping track of it the last couple of weeks. But why bury the fucking lead, bro? We gotta jump right into this fucking InArt 112 Batman Arkham Origins Batman. And it's just like, what's the best Batman out there, bro? Well, it's got to be the Arkham one, right? The LPZZ one, right? It's like, no, wrong. This InArt one that's coming out, man, talk about coming out like guns a-blazing, bro. This company, everything they've shown off in 112 form so far has been a hit with with issues on scale. Because previously the one that came out was obviously the Dark Knight trilogy, Nolan versus Batman, and I picked it up. I thought it was a great looking figure. When it comes to scale, that's obviously where people are going to start finding nitpicks, especially because you kind of want stuff in a uniform scale with like most of your other stuff, obviously. And seeing that, it was kind of more in line with something that would be like more true 6-inch, maybe like import scale Figuarts. So it wasn't really to like people's liking, but I think the figure just looks so good that people overlooked it. They overlooked it so easy that it wouldn't be done for any other company. If a Mafex were to put out a Spider-Man figure that's just so short, like, it's not gonna happen. Figuarts just recently put out a Cyclops. What's the big talk on that? It's too short. Doesn't fit my Marvel Legends. I don't like it, So it's always going to be a talking point. But man, that Batman and that Bruce Wayne head sculpt on that InArt, it just looks so good that it was like, this is a piece of artwork. It's like, I'm not buying a figure, I'm buying a fucking piece of artwork, bro, because that thing is so nice. And yeah, that was their first release. Recently we took a look at the Catwoman from that trilogy. And I think that figure looks great too. I'm getting it. And after seeing some of the stuff that we're going to look at right now, I think they had an event going on in Singapore Comic-Con, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, their whole lineup of just video game property, obviously revolving around Batman, the movies, everything just looks so kind of in its own collection, but it just looks high quality all across the board, And just going into this figure, like I said, doesn't this look like a movie poster? Doesn't this look like a video game cover? Like, this just looks like something that somebody rendered out, And anytime I see figures like this, whether it be a Mezco or a Super 7 or something, and even this company, I can imagine some of this stuff is like highly edited probably, but it just looks so good. And they don't just talk it, man. They don't just show it off. These guys are actually sending it out to influencers, like real influencers, bro. You see all the guys that always get the reviews, Isaac Wong, Mr. Lee, some of the better people that pose on Instagram too. They pose like crazy. Wayne collectors, these guys are getting it in hand and kind of showing what they could do with it. And obviously the marketing is there. You know, we follow these people. These people have huge followings. This figure walks the walk because it just looks so good. And across the board, you start to hear everybody say, man, this has got to be the best Batman. And I thought the recently released LPZZ Batman was the best Batman of all time. But you get this in hand, you look at how real it looks, because just going back to the photography of it, it looks so good. It just looks so good, man. Like this is the stuff that I'll show to like people that are just outside of this hobby, just to see what they think about it. Just to see what they think about it. And I try to wrap their head around it. This thing being an action figure, like a 6-inch action figure, you know. I'll try to explain scale, like 1/12 scale to people, and just look at this thing. It does all the heavy lifting for you when you're trying to show this off to somebody, you know? It just looks great, man. It just looks great. But like I said, the one talking point of all these figures coming from this company is that scale, whether it be too small or too large, which would be the case here. Because, yeah, gonna find out that as soon as this shit's going across to everybody on Instagram, obviously these people take pictures of scale, man. Shout out to Isaac Wong, man. I love his pictures of scale. He has just like such clear, crisp images, and he has like a wide range of figures that you instantly get the idea of how tall this thing is going to be. And like I said, for people that are really dictated by size in their collection, hey yo, pause. You know, it could be a deal breaker for a lot of people, you know. But like I said, for myself, when I see something like this, I don't just look at this action figure as just another Batman figure. This actually looks like a work of art. This looks like state of the art action figure. You know, this looks like the best possible action figure in 1/12 scale for a Batman figure, whether it be closer to 7-inch or maybe closer to 6-inch. I just still think it looks that great that I don't even give a fuck. You know, but just look at it. Just look at the size comparisons. Because, like I said, shout out to Isaac Wong Toys. Follow, I know, I'm sure you guys follow him across the board on the socials. But yeah, just even seeing it compared to its own company, like this Batman right here to the right, that Nolan verse Batman. Look how small it is next to this, and it's like, that seemed kind of odd. You know, that seemed like it was an odd decision because it just came out of nowhere. I just showed off this chaos Batman, and it's just like, yeah, this is a nice, perfectly what I imagine 1/12 scale. Like, you know, this works, bro. Like, this is great. This is like exactly the perfect scale for me, you know, from my personal liking. So to see it just edging that out also. And then this LPZZ one, it's like this is the one I'm still waiting on this figure, but this is the one currently that people are saying is the best Batman figure of all time. I've heard people say that. You know, the posing that this thing does, the look of it, you know. Obviously, it being I don't know if this is Arkham Origins. This is Arkham Origins from NR, but I forget what the LPZZ one is. But it already kind of looks outdated next to this NR one. Like, even though it's a different armor, different kind of suit and everything, this NR one just looks like it stands out. It looks like it's standing next to two figures, and this thing in the middle is something else. This thing is a person in the costume. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at the Mofex, was like recently thought to be, you know, the top of the line premium Batman. You know, that Gong Studios, if people are getting a hand, that Hush Batman looks pretty good. The size on that looks pretty nice too. I like that. It's like, especially for that Batman, he's kind of taller. You know, so I always kind of think that, yeah, size can vary. Like, it's not like really like a deal breaker. But look at this right here next to a McFarlane. Like, I had this Batman right here in hand too. Like, this shit is like a one of the best McFarlanes, but it is a McFarlane. It's more 7-inch scale. Look at this thing next to it, bro. It's like, damn. For me, I'm just looking at this in the perspective of people that really do get bothered by this. You know, a lot of people that collect, obviously, like GI Joes, Marvel Legends. You know, I collect that stuff too, but I can kind of separate stuff. You know, yeah, I'd like everything to kind of blend together, but a lot of the times when it's on your shelf, most of the time, or even when you're like posing in a photography shot, like the perspective of it, I don't want to use that word like my man Todd, but it's true. You know, it doesn't really like look bad. I think the worst looking one right here is this really short one, which is the same company, you know. So it's like, I can understand that it would bother some people, but I think the great thing about this company more than anything is it the reason that they're sending it out to these influencers isn't just to sell more figures? Obviously it is, that's the overarching fucking goal there, but these guys are actually in real time adjusting their figures. Like, they're sending these out, asking for these guys honest opinions, like honest opinions. And shout out to Spicy Side Duck. I don't know if you guys follow him on X, but this guy's always got like great reviews, great news. And yeah, he's always sharing a lot of stuff. And he said, according to InArt's stream, they are collecting feedback, and the scale of their Arkham Origins Batman will get adjusted, as well as that knee. So yeah, these guys are like in real time fixing this figure. And can you say that about any other company? I don't fucking think so. I'm like amazed by that, that like, yeah, in real time, they already have a great looking product. But going back to the size of it, it did kind of stand out. It did kind of seem odd. So it's like, yeah, maybe that was going to be a thing that they were going to fix anyway, you know? But it just, to me, even if they didn't fix it, I think I would have still got it. I think I would have still got it because, yeah, these guys, like I said, these guys in real time are doing this.
可动吗？是可动的。我们是1号链接，现在给各位展示的是蝙蝠侠阿卡姆起源的1:12的可动人偶啊。这个比例我们后续会有调整，这个大家不用担心哈。您后边这个反馈我们会收集各位的意见，去跟我们后台去进行到一个反。
You guys understood that, right? You guys got that, right? Man, I just wanted to play that video just to clown. But yeah, like I said, in real time, these guys are fixing this, and you can't say that about anybody else, man. So it's like they stand by their product, bro, and they're not stubborn enough to not want to change it or smart enough to not change it in time. Like, that's great, man. So I think we're in good hands if we keep ordering their stuff. And obviously, if you guys are Batman fans, maybe you're not, maybe you could just wait around for something that they got cooking around the corner. Like it looks like they've just been going really DC heavy though, and obviously that Black Myth Wukong game. But the way these guys are coming out, I'm sure they're seeing great sales for themselves. I'm sure they're really proud of themselves. I would be if I put this type of product out and I was a action figure maker or whatever. But this shit, to me, it just incredible shit, man, honestly. And it's just like, I don't know, I kind of hate to even like talk about it because it's like everybody's talking about it. Obviously, it's like, yeah, I'm not saying nothing new, right? Like everybody can agree, but it's just, it goes back to that also. It's like, it is another Batman figure, so that's always going to be a knock on it more times than not, the more you get. So I don't know, I can also hear that perspective or that point, because yeah, dude. But man, it almost makes you sour at some of the ones that you've bought already, because man, I still don't have the LPZZ in hand yet, but I already paid for the pre-order or whatever. But I was almost thinking about canceling it. I was like, yo, man, let me get my refund if you ain't gonna ship this shit out, because I have my pre-order through Toku Collectibles, and it's just like, bro, it's been a minute. And now seeing this, it's just like, man, I know it's a different suit, but man, I don't want to be buying too many more of the same shit all the time, I say that, and I got a fucking Batman in my halls. We got more people sliding in here. We have B Rivera in the house. He says, "What up, fam? Yo, B, what up, man?" Thor in the building says, "Hi, Omar. Yo, Thor, what's up?" You got Obi-Wan says, "Yo, Omar, Merry Christmas." Yo, Merry Christmas to you, Obi-Wan. Merry Christmas to everyone in the chat. Hustle in the house says, "Sup, chat? Sup, Omar? Yo, what's up, Hustle?" B Rivera saying, "What the fuck, Omar? Why are you talking shit about the short one? I'm sure it has a great personality." Yeah, I know, right? It just looks so funny, but those are the shots you want to see, So yeah, that's why I do appreciate it. These guys do send it out to these people that are gonna give their opinion and also give clear images to the people that are interested. Like shit, like how much clearer can you see than this? Isaac Wong is like killer, and then this isn't his shot, but this is a crazy shot right here. Just seeing the scale next to the McFarlane, and I don't know that's Superman. I think that's I don't want to say ZD Toys. It might be, I forget the name of the companies that made that shit, but yeah, those are like more 1/9 scale. I think it might be like Fawn Joy or something like that. But yeah, those are tall, and those are 1/9 scale, like around there. So I don't know, man. Hustle saying, "I got to see it to believe it. NR will actually fix the scaling. It's fine to me. Scaling isn't what you make it." Yeah, exactly. Like, and like I said, this is according to Homeboy Spicy watching that live stream. Like this dude's out there, I believe in Hong Kong. So but that's why I love X, man. X is like the greatest thing ever, man. If you guys don't use X, it's just instant information for whatever kind of topic you want to talk about or whatever. I love it, man. But yeah, according to him, they're gonna fix this shit up. So for me, it's fine as is. Like I would have been perfectly fine with it, but yeah, if they could kind of make it a smidge shorter, I'm not gonna knock that either. I think I would be more happy with that. But if they did nothing at all, I can't say that I would pass. But it is bothering a lot of people. I was kind of tripping on that. Worst case scenario, this huge bag can fill in for absolute Batman until one gets produced. Yeah. And shout out to my man Codename, because yeah, he was kind of talking to me about it. And it's just like it's actually smart for these guys to even do it at this scale. Cause man, Todd McFarlane made a lot of these villains for this shit. I think he made the Solomon Grundy for one of the Arkham games as a bath. And it's just like it's kind of perfect for this shit. I don't know if this Arkham Origins, I think that's the last one, right? That's the last game. But I think Asylum and City and stuff, like McFarlane, he made a lot of the villains already for that. So it's like you could already get some shit popping off with stuff that McFarlane made. And even just regular McFarlane's like this is just a Batman, but he's made a shit ton of fucking 7-inch figures, man. We're gonna take a look at some tonight. But yeah, I thought this thing looked great. Obviously, a huge talking point, but these guys were at an event out here in Singapore. I believe it was a Singapore Comic Con, I think. So yeah, they were obviously, giving their showcase and just look at their stuff, man. Obviously, the articulation is probably, paramount for them to just even start a figure. But after that, just the aesthetic and like I said, even their presentation, it just looks so simple and monochromatic, but it just looks clean. Like these guys are just about the figures. It's no frills around this shit. It just looks straight to the point. I like to see that, and it's just like look how good their stuff looks, man. A Terminator just to start out. We're gonna fucking get a T800. So, but boy, Arnold, and they're gonna take their time with the likeness on this. This is gonna look way better than the Mafex stuff, man. Oh, man, and like I said, I'm not just regretting buying McFarlane's over the last couple of years, but the Mafex stuff looks so outdated to these guys. The absolute Batman, like, come on, bro, like. Already, they're beating McFarlane to the punch with this. I think Todd's obviously cooking something up, but it ain't gonna move like this, and it ain't gonna look like this, So I wouldn't mind this thing to be 8 inches tall. I hope people don't fucking lose their goddamn minds over it, because I hope this thing is like, yeah, in that 7-inch range, So this thing just looks crazy, just design wise, and obviously these guys didn't create the design, but this Snyder shit is crazy, bro. Like it just looks like it's got staying power, like the way that people are talking the stories up and the designs and the aesthetic to it, this shit. For me, it's like it's a little bit too extreme for me, but to say it's not cool, I'd be lying. So yeah, they already have that, and then this Joker too. It looks like I forgot what it was based around, but just as a clean Joker, I'm like, man, dude. The best one that I have is a few of the McFarlane ones, and then obviously the Hush Joker. But man, we need like a perfect Joker figure. And I feel like it might come from a company like this. Like this just looks so clean already. Yeah, so they're gonna have a lot of stuff already getting shown off. Some of the stuff we've already seen already at other events. And then, like I said, it looks like they're still early prototypes, but they're really trusting their process to make the best possible stuff, I think, and they're still willing to kind of go back to the drawing board and fix stuff up, so like shit, how much better can you get, and it almost makes me hesitant to even, like I said, even get like more of the current stuff out, even though I'm kind of happy with it. Like I said, this chaos stuff with the Muff toys and all these like atom bodies and stuff, like it's dope. I like it, but man, I think I like this look better, like it just looks, the sculpt on this just looks meaner. But man, I don't know. It's just it's the same kind of characters over and over. And sometimes I kind of think that's gonna be what's gonna end the hobby one day. I think one day people are gonna have their fill, because we're gonna take a look at a release or a couple of releases towards the end of the show of another company. Yes, probably guess who? They kind of just go, they kind of do their own little thing, but they build their own lanes and stuff, and enough where people want to kind of copy their approach to stuff. But yeah, when you start to see the same characters over and over, it's just it kind of makes me think that that's what's going to end the hobby, you know. But man, it's been going on like this for so long already. It's just, and the stuff is getting better, you know. Like I could say that that's kind of what's keeping it afloat. But what happens when it kind of tapers off, getting better, but you're still getting the same shit? It's like, oh fuck. I thought we were in that point already. I was like, you know what, this shit looks like it's kind of in the same shit. And then you started to see these companies popping off, and it's like, oh wait, hold up, hold the fuck up. I may want to get some of this stuff, because even this right here, my girl Gal, like, yo, this Wonder Woman figure is gonna be the Wonder Woman figure, and it's like, I don't even know James Gunn's gonna get to cast the Wonder Woman at this rate. So fuck, man. But yeah, this stuff, it looks like it's the stuff to wait for, you know, because even the Bane too, like that just looks tough as fuck already, you know. And I know a lot of people don't like this movie, but you get the Catwoman, you get this Bane, you get the Joker. Like, man, like this is like perfect live action Batman Rogues Galleries, you know. Mini Hot Toys or mini in art 1/6 stuff, you know. It's like this just looks museum quality. And then this was the debut of the Two-Face. So man, like this is the perfect shit, you know. I saw that Remad custom stuff coming out on 5K Toys and stuff. And I was like, yeah, that stuff does look awesome. I do want like a live action of this shit. I only picked and chose a couple of the Todd stuff. Obviously, I got like the Jim Carrey and all that shit. But on the Dark Knight trilogy stuff, I got the Jokerized Joker, but man, and I only have that Felix. And thinking about getting the Mezco when it comes out, but man, I feel like this company is the one to wait for. So I may just skip the Mezco entirely, you know, to hold on to that Felix if I can dump it maybe. But yeah, just to have one solid collection of one company would be the goal for me. Shout out to Ghost Tab in the building. Says hello, what up, Ghost? I got the LPZZ Arkham Batman, but I still pre-order the InArts. Yeah, right. They're slightly different. We were just kind of talking about they're slightly different, but it looks good, man. Is InArt doing the Kingdom Come Batman and Supes that are in Grayscale? Yeah. But I think this is a Dark Knight Batman, and then this is the Kingdom Come Supes. Yeah, this is all InArt stuff. This is all their showcase, and then they're doing obviously the BVS stuff, which I'm kind of tired of seeing over and over. But man, that James Gunn shit just did not hit, bro. And he still doesn't have a Batman. So it's like, fuck. And then what I'm hearing in the Batman 2 is gonna have fucking ScarJo playing Phantasm. Like, bro, James Gunn, get your ass out of the way, bro. Because that Penguin series was fucking fire. And it was like a proper intelligent show, not some dumbass fucking Superman movie. Because, dude, watch that Superman movie again on TV, and it ain't the same fucking show. It ain't the same fucking show, bro. Like, that Superman movie is not good, man. I was like, fuck. At the theater, it's like, yeah, you're kind of like, oh yeah, this is dope. Like, you know, everybody's having a good time. And then I watched it again. It was on TV, it was on HBO, and I was like, bro, this shit is whack, yo. This shit is fucking whack. Obviously, I'm smoking in my house. Kind of vibing out to it and shit. And it's like, bro, I'm not vibing to this shit at fucking all, man. I wasn't feeling it, man. Like, dude, and I feel bad for Corn Sweat because I like his Superman. I like his look. I like parts of his shit, but James Gunn got to get the fuck out of there, dog. All I'm saying, man. Go saying, I hope NR does the 112 for the Chainsaw Man figure. 1/6 version sold out right away. Oh shit. I didn't even know they were doing that. What's the best site to order InArt from? I'm having USA shipping issues from them. I've been seeing a lot of people do Toysy Metaverse from what I've been seeing. I got my Dark Knight from the Dark Knight Returns from the Dark Knight Rises from Toysy Metaverse. And what else have they shipped out? I haven't really. Oh, and then I got that little pig thing from BBTS, the little pig dude. But I don't know. I don't know what people are getting their shit from. I know 5K Toys puts up pre-orders. Don't they? Don't they fucking put that shit up? Because sometimes I get it mixed up with the fucking LPZZ stuff because it's all the same shit. They're all making the same goddamn stuff. But looking at the NR stuff, like this Batman Who Laughs, I thought I was gonna be happier with the LPZZ stuff, but taking a look at the fucking scale on these things, it's like, dude, we gotta wait and see with this shit. Because I did want to get a Batman Who Laughs. I think I'm gonna pass up on this NR fucking Dark Knights Metal, but like I said, these guys are making the same stuff as UP Fingers or LPZZ. And man, dude, I think I'm fucking tired as fuck of saying UPF, UP Fingers / LPZZ. It's like, nah, bro. I just want to call this shit one thing. I'm tired of saying like the whole fucking goddamn thing because these guys changed their name on the fucking fly. Like, I'm calling these fuckers LPZZ, so fuck off. And just looking at their scale to their Batman Who Laughs, it's like, what are these guys fucking retarded, bro? Like, dude, come on, bro. Like, you can't be fucking serious, guys. Ah, man. And this is what annoys me. It's like, I think I have this pre-ordered on Toysy Metaverse. I think I paid like an NRD for it. So it's just like, fuck, dude. It's like, man, I hope these guys do like InArt and fix this shit. I don't think they are because I think this thing is scheduled to release already pretty soon. And it's like, nah, these guys are like the more don't give a fuck about shit. InArt is like actual fucking art, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, low key, their name fucking fits them. That's now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, bro, no wonder they call their shit InArt. It's like, man, yeah, this shit is fucking art, bro. These fuckers are fucking retarded, dude. When you got a name called UP Fingers, I think they're letting us know that they're retarded. So yeah, 5K mostly LPZZ. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now I'm tripping. I'm like, dog, these guys are whack. I ordered from their website. Shipping is high and they charge me tariffs. Check BBTS. I remember the pig was cheaper in BBTS. Yeah, their shit on their site sells out. When I go to check on there, I'm like, that shit's already sold out. I like LPZZ, but in our rate of production is way faster. Yeah, I think it's too fast. I think it's too fast when you're doing shit like this, bro. Because like it looks like maybe they try to scale with the InArt stuff. Because they were like, oh, this is the scale that people like. Look, that InArt one sold a lot. And the Mafex stuff sells a lot. Let's make this scale, even though our other figures are this scale. It's like, oh, you fucking idiots, dude. Like they're jumping around all over the goddamn place. So I think that's kind of lame, but shit, man, just to get the fuck off of these companies nuts, bro. It's like, god damn, every other week I feel like we're talking about these two companies. They're gonna keep showing cool shit off, obviously. But a lot of stuff we've already seen already. But I think you could just like anybody can say this. It just looks so good that it's worth talking about over and over until it comes out. And then when it comes out, we actually get surprises like this crap. It's like, hey guys, if you pre-order this, get fucked. You're not gonna like it. It's gonna be too small. So yeah, I guess that's that. So fuck, we'll wait for that. But man, the guy still holding a DC as of now over here in the States is McFarlane. So he's got a couple of DC multiverse coming out. And man, it was a dry run for this. I hadn't seen a DC multiverse pre-order in a while. And I think if I did see him, I probably just didn't pay attention much to him because a lot of his stuff is just kind of getting thrown around on his site, like exclusive or getting thrown in like multi-packs with like a Godzilla and stuff. But some cool reveals this week. Actually, we got this Ice from Fire and Ice. So previously he released Fire, and I heard that figure was pretty bunk. Remember, a lot of people were kind of not too happy with it. I guess like the sculpt of it on her costume and everything looked whack. But Ice looks pretty cool. She looks pretty dope. She looks clean. I don't think I would get her if I didn't get Fire though, and I didn't get her, but she looks pretty good as is. And then this I forgot what the fuck this shit's called, Battle Brigade or something like that. I don't know if this is Army Builder. I'm not even familiar with this shit, but yeah, I mean, people buying the McFarlane stuff are still buying it, and they're still happy with a lot of their shit, surprisingly, So yeah, he's gonna. I don't know if this is Army Builder, but yeah, Rocket Red Brigade, Justice League, Generation Lost. So these two launched for pre-order on December 17th, and then we got a fucking another Superman from Superman and the Authority. And man, this run was actually pretty cool. I actually read this not too long ago. I think it came out 3 years ago, and I was like, hey, this is pretty dope. And this is actually what I thought James Gunn was gonna start with, the Superman, like when they started kicking off rumors like in 2022. I was like, oh, this shit sounds kind of like this, but no, I was way the fuck off. But yeah, this story was actually pretty cool. This is actually where he was like heading off to War World, and he goes to the Justice League, and like they're like, nah, motherfucker, like, nah, we're not going out there, bro. Like, you need to let that shit go out there with that fool Mongol. Like, you're tripping, bro. And he's like, nah, he's doing shit out there. We gotta go. And they don't want to go with him, so he fucking he gathers like a group of I forget what the fuck they were named. It was a fuck, I forgot their name, but yeah, it was actually a pretty cool story. And they go out there and this motherfucker gets like thrown into the fucking Coliseum and shit. And yeah, it's actually like not a bad story, but then I kind of stopped reading towards the end because it kind of broke off into another series. But the figure itself looks kind of interesting, the costume and stuff. It kind of looked cool because it looked like a futuristic Superman costume, but the S is like that Kingdom Come S, so it's like, oh, it just looked, I don't know, it was a good look for Superman, even the hair, like he looked kind of old and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I might see about getting this shit because it's just for me. I like that little short series that I read, and then like I said, the costume was just interesting to me. It actually wasn't a bad one. So see what's up with that. If it's like a $30 figure, 35, I'm good. And then a Flash. So we get a JLA Flash. Man, I actually need a Flash. I do have one, but I think it's like the new 52 one that I have, and this one looks way more classic. So yeah, I'm all over this shit, man. Because yeah, like I said recently, I only want to kind of finish off the McFarlane stuff with like proper Justice League, Batman, Bat Family, Batman Rogues Gallery, and I'm good. And I'm kind of just chipping away at that. I only need like a few more stuff, like a few more figures or a few more characters, like a Flash, because I never got that. What was that fucking Flash that came out? It was a Target exclusive. Forgot which one it was. Flashpoint, I think it was. Man, that shit goes for like $100 and something on eBay, bro. And it's crazy hit the aftermarket on the Todd stuff, man. I think that Flash is gonna be a hot one. So lock it up if you have an opportunity, if you want it. And then something that went up on his site was McFarlane Store exclusive was the Static Shock. And I like this look for Static, man. This shit just looks rugged as fuck. He looks dope as fuck, but the figure itself, man, it's just straight Todd reuse, which I'm not mad, but it's just, I don't know, compared to other stuff like the companies we just saw right now, it kind of looks a little bit worse for wear. It's like, fucking Todd, can you update it ever, man? But yo, saying all that, I still lock this shit up. I think I might scalp this shit, bro, because since it's a store exclusive, and he's gonna end up selling now, and I think people are gonna want to backtrack on this shit, and that's where I win, baby. Cause yeah, I don't know, man. It's just look at the stuff on his site, bro. It's crazy the aftermarket on like Todd stuff, and I'm not saying to go out and scalp shit, but this is open pre-order. I think it was open, but I just bought it just because I kind of want it, and if I don't end up liking it or not wanting it, I could just let it go, and I'm sure it's gonna get me at least $100. So I kind of got it for that. Hardfast in the building saying, "What's up, Omar? Yo, what up, Hardfast? The perfect doomsday is coming from NR. That's the perfect scale. Yeah, bro. Like I said, they're gonna keep making crazy shit, but I don't know. We gotta just kind of wait to see for the stuff that's already gotten shown off before they show off more shit. No Batman McFarlane announcement this week. This McFarlane DC line just got interesting. I know, right? It's like I think he's biding his time. I think he wants to wait when people know when people have money, not around the holidays. Wait, what? You lost your job? Holy shit. Wait, who fuck lost their job? I lost my fantasy football league. I did lose that. I fucking took a huge L. Static figure. What the fuck? Man, my shit just turned off, bro. Can you guys hear me? Fuck, man. Yo, can you guys hear me? Fuck, my shit turned off, bro. I think my camera turned off. Fuck, man. Oh shit. The stream's back on. The stream's still on? Yeah, hopefully it's still on. Static figure looks basic. Let me know if you guys can hear me. You fading. What the fuck, bro? Yo, shout out to Liquid. Oh man, yeah, I think my camera went out, bro, because my screen went out after I read this motherfucker's comment. I was like, wait, what is this guy talking about? He said, wait, what? You lost your job? Holy shit. Shit, man. Let me jump back into the stream. You guys good? You guys good, guys? It says Mike. I heard you. You could say you can hear me. Fuck, bro. My bad. My shit is like acting crazy, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Fucking goddamn Ghost Tab. It's Ghost Tab's fault, bro. Oh man. When I read his comment, I was like, wait, what? I was like, wait, did I turn this shit off? Oh well, we're just gonna have to write it out like this, man. But yeah, just going back to Static Shocker, that's where I left off. Yeah, I got it. Like I said, I got it. I might scalp it. No shame in that. But one thing I am gonna pre-order is this Elite Edition Spawn from the Comic Founders Edition. So like I said, he was previously at an event where he was just had all these old Image comic artists and stuff, and obviously their creations. He wants to make in figure form. The one thing though that people automatically gravitate to though is this Elite Edition tag, because man, all of his Elite Editions haven't been cheaper than $60. So I think you could take it to the bank. This thing is going to be upwards of that, if it's not that, you know. And it's just another Spawn. It's a classic looking Spawn. You know, it's got cool box. I will say that. Little base, you know, a couple chains, you know, some real chains. So that's not bad. Great, you know, great hand assortment. I'm kind of talking this thing up. It kind of does look a little cheap. A cloth cape, wired, finally. Not even on his Kickstarter. So this actually looks good, man. Like this looks clean, dude. I'm copping this, man. At $60, I'd be happy to pay. If it's upwards of that, like it is gonna sting a bit, and it's definitely gonna piss a lot of people off. But I think at 60, it's well worth it, you know. And like Todd is just such an awesome guy, man. I love Todd McFarlane, bro. He's such a great fucking dude. Anytime there's like a Todd McFarlane interview or something, I'll always watch it, you know, because he's just such an interesting person, and he's a smart guy too. Like just business wise, obviously. He's a fucking walking meme also. Like, dude, it's just like you're gonna get gold out of that guy. So I always find it interesting to listen to him and see where his company is going, because you know we're seeing stuff from all across the board, different companies, different price scales. So for $60, you know, this is McFarlane Toys offering. It's like, yeah. It's like, dude, can we at least get rid of the fucking pins? I mean, I hate to just beat him over the head with that shit again, but fucking hell, bro. Like, dude, these pins on those legs, man. It's like, man, honestly, I bet if he asked the other artists that he's gonna make the figures for, they would all say, "Hey, Todd, what's up with that shit, man? Like, is this shit? Do you care about our shit or not, motherfucker?" Because I honestly would take a plastic cape if it saved him a few fucking pennies and he can get rid of these fucking pins on all of his figures over time, obviously. But on this one especially, like honestly, I would take a fucking brick of a cape if he could just like clean up those pins. Like, oh man, instantly he would sell 3 times the amount of the Spawn, 5 times the amount if it was a pinless Spawn. As simple as that. At $60, at $75, dude, a pinless Spawn. Like this guy just had no fucking clue sometimes, you know. This is me talking Todd up. It's like, oh shit. So I don't know, man. Super cool. Are you teasing, bro? I misheard. Top figures cloud in my mind. Obi-Wan is saying this Spawn is cool, probably the best cape ever. Are you being sarcastic, bro? See, I can't even tell. Obi-Wan, I know you're a Spawn fan, so I know you're not being sarcastic on this. I actually like this. I think it's cool, but yeah, for $60, it's like, can you not kick us in the nuts, Todd? How about we just buy your figures? Yeah, I kind of gave up on McFarlane when they kept selling out on the ones I wanted, but the Spawn looks dope. Yeah, exactly. That's a good reason to also stop collecting this shit, Liquid. Because yeah, dude, a lot of his stuff is like false scarcity, maybe, but it actually does sell out. So it's just like maybe make more, but I don't know. There was times where nobody wanted to buy no McFarlane, even if there were some pretty good ones or pretty decent ones out there. It has a bad rap a lot of the times. I don't know why. I still like to partake in my fair share of Todd's. And I was just thinking, I was like, man, I can't even like bring up my camera to show stuff. I have some cool Todd. Some of the recent stuff that he's put out is really good. Like I really like his Cyborg Superman. That's a way better Cyborg Superman than the Mafex, but it doesn't move as well. So it's like, you know, fucking Todd. Obi-Wan saying 60. Oh hell nah. I hope for a $29 price tag since it's his own license. Fingers crossed. Oh hell nah. Let me read that over, bro. $29? Bro, are you fucking insane? Oh shit, dude. Hell nah, bro. Hell fucking nah. And remember, Todd's Canadian, bro. So $29. You ain't getting shit for 29. So that's just that. I hate to break it to you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Obi-Wan, but it ain't gonna happen for 29. No freaking way. When's the last time McFarlane did the freak? Yeah, I don't know, man. He should get back to some of that crazy shit, huh? Or yeah, some deeper cuts, dude. I don't know. This is cool to me though. Like just going back to this spawn, like this is a cool thing, but I think more than anything, people would want to be excited for this guy licensing Spawn out to another company. It's like, man, his ego would just take such a hit though, because another company would absolutely murder a fucking Spawn figure. I know I've heard people throw out a Rebel Tech. Fuck anybody. Like really, I would take Mafex. I would take, fuck. We just looked at these companies, LPZZ. I would take like, man, but it's his baby, bro. It's his baby, man. It ain't gonna fucking happen that easy, So I don't know. I'm digging the hands. Yeah, right. Fuck yeah! Finally, some positivity in this fucking place. I like Art Fast for that, man. Yeah, dude, the hands look dope. The effect looks okay. The head sculpts. That's fucking vintage Todd right there, bro. That head sculpt. That is fucking throwback, baby. So yeah, I'm all for this shit, man. I'm down with it. The chains, the real chains, that's $20 each. Peace, bro. Shit, man. So we'll see this go for pre-order this week and more stuff. Obviously, going to his site all the time is some of the other stuff that he's got coming up around the corner. So December 18th, he has this McFarlane Toys Show. So we'll probably get more info on that Spawn, maybe upcoming pre-orders for that line, for that comic edition line. And so that's going on the 18th. So it's like a little holiday special. So they're probably gonna fill us in on that Spawn. And then this upcoming TMNT Wave 2 Page Punchers line. So we got the Bebop and Rocksteady. And fuck, I remember when these were getting teased out at Toy Fair. I was like, oh, I'm buying them. Fuck yeah, I'm buying them. I have not bought Donnie or Leo or the Shredder or the Foot because, man, bro, these just look so ass. It's like, I remember thinking, no way they look worse than the fucking Best Action. And I bought those. No way, dude. No way they look worse than that. And it's just like, God damn it, Todd. They actually look worse than that. But I don't know. I haven't seen them in hand. I'm sure they're at Target. I think I saw one of them at Target. I think I saw the Donnie at Target one time. No, it was the Foot. It was a Foot, and I think a Donnie. And yeah, they looked. I don't know. I don't think I paid too much attention to it, but it didn't catch my eye. I'll say that. Even though they come with these comics, it's just like okay. More than anything, I think if I saw this Bebop and Rocksteady, I think I would get them. They look kind of fun, just to kind of have in the background and stuff or something. They look pretty cool. They look cool for that. But man, the stars of the show in these waves got to be the fucking Turtles, man. And these shits just look like weird, like really weird, So it didn't have to be the best articulation, obviously, but there's just something about the head sculpts. They just look off. And yeah, the articulation ain't gonna carry this shit. So yeah, easy pass on this. But we'll see more information come out. And last episode I kind of left off on this TMNT set from Mesco from that 1990 movie, and yeah, pre-order ended up opening up, and dude, like we all anticipated, there's gonna be a lot of controversy, man, because some people think this looks horrendously bad, and other people, they're Mesco fans, and I think they're waiting for a set of these. So you kind of meet that middle ground, and that's kind of where I'm at with these. When I saw them the first time, I think it was at New York Comic Con or San Diego Comic Con. That was the one thing that stood out the most, was obviously the size of the head, but just looking beyond that, it's like, I kind of just looking beyond that. It's like I want them to be good figures, like good TMNT figures, and I can kind of overlook the size of the head because it's like these motherfuckers are supposed to be turtles, you know? So it's just like, yeah, one for one, like out of a movie, I think the NECA representation of them is like the best. But I already have the NECAs, so it's like if I want that, I got that. But if I want something to kind of really pose around and kind of, have some interaction with like just obviously the different heads, different expressions and stuff, like the NECAs don't really have too much of that. I know they're kind of repacking them out and kind of putting different head sculpts, different accessories. And I think over time, all the accessories that the NECA come with outdid the Mesco, where I thought this was going to be a huge plus for the Mesco set. I thought the accessories that were going to get packed into this were going to be like crazy cool. Obviously, all the stuff that the NECA did already, maybe some extra stuff, maybe like that spirit of Splinter and shit from that fucking scene. Oh, I love that scene, bro. That fucking scene. I'll cry every single fucking time during that scene. They didn't have none of that shit in this pack. And I was like, oh, fuck, man. But obviously, I think it was to keep the price down. And that's fair. That's fair. It's going to keep the price down. I think more than anything, I'm happy with that. But going back to the figures, I feel like they did some weird shit here. Obviously, the real soft goods belts and pads, that's a plus. That's a fucking major plus. Major plus over the NECA stuff. And certain shots, it looks like it doesn't really bother me so much with the fucking heads. 26 points of articulation, not too bad. Like, this is gonna be more than the NECA stuff, and they're gonna move better, they're gonna feel better. I guarantee you that. Like, I guarantee you that they're gonna feel a lot better when you move these joints around. And that's a major plus. That's a huge plus. So it just adds to me looking over the fact that, yeah, their heads might just be a smidge too big. And that's just a fucking smidge. It's not the end of the fucking world. But going into the actual head, movable eyes on all heads, I think that's kind of what's throwing it off more than the size. I think the look on the eyes is just so, especially on the Mikey, it's just so off-putting. It's something about it that it's like it didn't look like this in the movie. It didn't look like this. So it's like, I wish they didn't do this. I wish they didn't do that. It's just like, no, man. Dude, I didn't like that. I wish they would have done where you could take like the bandana part off, like you could pop off the top of the head and then take the bandana off. NECA's doing that. It's like I think, motherfuckers, think. Like, shit, man. It's like instead of movable eyes, it's like, nah, dude. I don't like that shit, man. The film accurate details and accessories, and yeah, let's take a look at the accessories, because before that we just get a kind of a overall silhouette of the figure. And like I said, the heads don't bother me that much, especially when you think of it, that it's just like, okay, if this was a slimmer suit, yeah, that head would need to be big on the person in that costume. But I don't know, the neck is just the outline of the neck has just hit it so well that I think anything else is gonna look really crazy. But it's not like I ever seen this motherfucker right next to me, so I couldn't even tell you if the heads are perfect or not. All I can go by is the movie, and I think they look fucking close enough. But the one thing that is just that throws it off more than anything is just the look in the eyes. It just looks, I don't know if you guys remember that fucking ghost no, it's not Ghostbusters, Goosebumps episode, The Mask, where she's like, those aren't my eyes, those aren't my eyes. Take it off. Take it off. She couldn't take the mask off. Man, that shit was so fucking creepy, bro. She's like, no, those aren't my eyes. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Calm down. Oh, dude, that shit creeped the fuck out of me, man, when I was a kid. But that's exactly the feeling I got here, especially my boy Mikey and Donnie. I feel like the Leo and the Raph look pretty good. You know, they look great. I hope they can fucking tweak this goddamn shit around though for the Mikey and the Donnie, because there's something off about it. But at the end of the day, it's not a deal breaker for me. I think I like the overall offering, you know, especially at that price. It wasn't what I was expecting. I was thinking it was going to be like another $400 set. I was like, fuck, man, I'll wait for these to come out. You know, I don't think they're going to sell out. But you know, there is that risk, dude. People, that's the shit that happens with Mezco. It's like they talk their shit and then it ends up fucking selling out. So it's like, you know, at 350, yeah, it's still kind of fucking high. What am I saying? But you know, I don't know. Am I talking myself out of it? That's $350 for something I already fucking have. Maybe I am talking myself talking all this shit, right? No, I think I'm still gonna get it, man. Like I said, overall, I think I do want that set that you could just kind of offer all this, you know. Like I think it would be, even over time, it would be enough to kind of retire the NECA stuff. So I was like, fuck it. Maybe give those away as a gift or something. Secondhand action figures. My man Codenames now. It says Mezco Shill Omar. Hey, bro, the Shill Wars, baby. We're in the fucking Shill Wars, guys. Ghost has saying that the cape looks cheap, so you can see through the right leg. Yeah, on that spawn. It does. It does, bro. I don't know, man. We'll see for $60. He's already built up the rep of FOMO in his company, so he might sell out of that spawn. These look horrible. Fuck Mezco. Oh god, no, come on. Oh, come the fuck on, bro. It's just the eyes. I can look over the eyes, man. The Donnie the Donnie just looks kind of crazy eyed, bro. Like him and Mikey, but the Raph and the Leo look pretty on par, man. You know. Like, just look at the Mikey, bro. It's like, nah, dude. Nah, bro. So I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think I'm still gonna get them. I don't want to say I'm gonna run to pre-order them, but I'm gonna put them on my radar. I'll say that. And the closer they get to coming out, obviously, I might just pull the trigger on it. I'm leaning that direction, at least. I'll say that. You know, I'll at least say that, so you don't call me a fucking shill. It's accurate. Liquid saying, no offense, Be Weird. What the fuck is Be Weird saying? Those moving eyes help busy out the ego faces though. No, but just the engineering to have to do that, it just makes it look like the eyes are too separate from that fucking mask, from the fucking head. They look like they're too indented in his fucking head. It look off. Don't like it, bro. Don't fucking like it. I didn't order this junk though. Oh, come on. Liquid saying Mikey with that open mouth looks weird. Hey, yo. NECA movie turtles look better. Yeah, see. Yeah, dude, I don't know. You guys are just haters, bro. But at the end of the day, it's true. It's like, yeah, you already have the NECAs. Why the fuck spend the fucking $350, you know? It's like, for something that really deep down inside doesn't look better, but I don't know. We'll see, guys. All I know is I don't want to see any of you motherfuckers. I follow some of you guys on Instagram. I don't see any of you motherfuckers get this shit, because you guys all talk this shit. and just going back to the accessories, yeah, there ain't nothing in this shit, man. It's like, it's pretty much just the hands and the heads for the turtles, and those fucking dumbass stands. Like, man, those fucking Mezco stands. It's like, I use some of them, but it's like, man, I don't want that shit. Keep that shit. Give us other shit. But that fucking movie poster is fucking iconic as fuck. I wish I had money for that PCS statue, that 101 scale fucking statue where they're popping out of the sewer. Oh, man, I wish I had money for that, bro. I would just leave that in my fucking house, outside of my house. Oh, man. That would be awesome. But yeah, I don't. And maybe I don't have money for this either. But staying with TMNT, speaking of Mezco, it looks like CGC is making this set for this Last Ronin look for your Mezco turtle. If you didn't pick up that Kylab one that I actually got, but I don't think I ever even put it on my fucking Leo. I did put that Lakers jersey on my Donnie, but I don't know, man. Since I didn't have an extra fucking Mezco like turtle, I was like, fuck, I don't wanna like customize the set that I have, too much. I just have the Donnie with the fucking Lakers jersey because Lakers, bro. But yeah, I didn't get that. But this right here, this set right here looks proper, bro. Like this shit looks crazy good. So yeah, I guess they're gonna have a pre-order opening up soon on Homeboy over here. So be on the lookout for that because that head sculpt looks that head sculpt looks tough as fuck, man. And yeah, the overall soft goods, the fit on that shit just looks crazy cool too. So I don't know, man. I wish I would have bought another one of those Mezco sets just to have some of those extra bodies. But I think Mezco is gonna get around to putting out like a fucking Mirage set, right? A lot of people are always kind of hinting towards that, or maybe they even put out Last Ronin Turtle. It'd be smart of them, Obviously, they're kind of antsy to reuse any kind of parts with turtles and shit. So I don't know if this has a lot of the previous sets that they've put out, but they're hot on the TMNT shit right now, so it's pretty cool. And they do have that fucking rumbler, dude. I wouldn't put it past them to fucking make it into a party van, dude. Somehow, kind of tweak it around because they already have that tooled up. What else are they gonna use it for? Maybe a rumbler 2 version 2. That would be kind of kind of boring. But if you make it a fucking party van, it's like, oh shit, bro. That shit is gonna get a lot of heat. A lot of heat. So gotta wait to see that. And then speaking of heat, Heat Boys was at that Singapore Comic Con, and yeah, they've been showing off this like 1/9 scale or 1/10 scale like TMNT set. Man, I just recently paid for my Ling Jing Hoon pre-order, so I got that Raph and Leo coming. But I don't know, man. Same shit I said about the Batman. I'm always say about DMT. It is fucking overkill, And these don't look bad, but it just kind of looks like poor man's Mondo. It's like after seeing that Mondo Donnie, that shit looks fucking insanely good. That anything that kind of resembles that just looks fucking bonk. And this kind of resembles that, the sculpt of it and stuff, even kind of the scale. Because like I said, these are not like 112. They're a little bit bigger. I'd just save my money if I wanted something bigger than like a 112. I'd probably just go for that Mondo stuff because that Donnie looked crazy good, and I can't wait to see the rest. And these guys are more known for these fucking mechs, man. So they got a version 2 of this Raph coming out. So this fucking mech turtle, and yeah, just I don't know. There's something for everybody, I guess. I actually think they do look cool just because they do look cool. They look interesting. They look pretty cool. Like if it was like a anime or something, I'd watch it. It looks pretty interesting. But it's like when you just kind of wrap TMNT around everything, it just that might be a plus for some, but it might be a turnoff for other people because it's not that. It's not TMNT. This is a fucking mech, with the look of a fucking turtle. But the designs are cool, and that's what I like to see. They do have a little bit of inspiration from stuff that I've seen in the past. Like, what was the name of that motherfucker from Gundam Wing? Shenlong. He was dope. And some of the other designs for the other turtles, I think the Mikey, he kind of resembled Heavy Arms and shit. So I always think they kind of have an inspiration in Gundam and stuff and other mech series and stuff. Obviously, shit that I don't even watch because that Topa Girl login and all that shit. Those mech designs look crazy also, and some of this resembles that too. But I have seen reviews of the ones that come out, and it's they're cool. They're cool toys. So I'll say that. So yeah, kind of getting a collection of these. I think this version 2 of this Raph looks better than the previous version. And like just seeing those like fucking dragon arm things coming out of them, like that shit looks shit's pretty crazy. It looks pretty wild. And I think the version 2 of the Leo actually looked better too. because that version 1 looked good, but these kind of have more of a monochromatic look, kind of more simpler paint jobs. They don't really have that green popping out of them. So I don't know. They can kind of pass off as something else, like not TMNT, right? Because of that, because they're not like painted green and shit. So it can kind of pass off as just something kind of more original than another fucking turtle. But then you got that fucking display stand. Liquid saying, I want that shredder mech. Yeah, that shredder mech actually looks dope. That does look like a Gundam. That should look like the Death Scythe, that fucking Reaper Gundam. They look inspired by Gundam G Quacks model. Yeah, see, that's that other Gundam I don't even fucking know. I try to flaunt Gundam knowledge like I know Gundam. I don't know shit about Gundam. I only know Gundam Wing, but Gundam is always dope as fuck, man. Shout out to Gunpla Melly too. He's awesome. But yeah, I don't know who doesn't love a fucking cool looking mech, right? Like shit. Like sign me the fuck up, man. Cause yo, this Heat Boys Krang, this one actually looks low key fucking dope, bro. Cause this motherfucker is like a fucking huge ass robot cyborg fucking thing. So it's like, yeah, that shit would be a cool robot. If they can nail the paint job on this thing, man, this shit might be dope as fuck. Cause like I've said, I've bought like those Fury toys, like anthropomorphic figures, and they kind of blend in with like that that Fury toys, what are they called? Rage toys, Samurai Force TMNT, like that kind of look. So I kind of have like a not TMNT collection that I'm kind of like building and stuff. This would look cool with that. It would just kind of be like this futuristic looking thing, which the Krang is, and like this fucking, feudal Japan looking ass TMNT, like fucking Leonardo. It's like, hey, that would look fucking awesome. I would like to see how that looks next to each other. So I don't know, see what's up with this one, man. Cause yeah, I haven't dipped my toes into any of this Heat Boy shit, but this Krang, this shit might be hitting, bro. It might be perfect, just what the doctor ordered. It'll be the perfect scale because he's like big as fuck, So it's like, yeah, that would be awesome. So we'll see about that. Like was saying that Leo Heat Boys looks like he has better articulation than the Ling Jing Hoon. Hey, dude, I haven't seen any of the reviews on that Ling Jing Hoon shit, man. Are those shits bunk? Are those just buggers? My man Codename's been saying that shit. He's like, bro, we watched the reviews, and I've only been able. I don't have time to watch fucking action figure reviews a lot of the times. It's like, fuck, I'll just get it in hand myself, see what's up. But yeah, sometimes it's like, man, you walk right into the fucking mud if you don't watch a review, huh? Because yeah, you're the second person that's kind of brought that up, and I'm like, damn. I must be missing out on the info. I cop that Krang as my one Krang. Yeah, exactly. Right. It's like, yeah, that could just be my one Krang. Cause like, dude, look at that fucking cannon and his like fucking his fucking saw and shit. Like, dude, that looks cool, bro. And like I said, they can nail the paint job if they don't get too crazy, but also not too boring. It's like this kind of looks. The other ones had a better paint job because they really leaned into the TMNT look. If this can have like a really like not too loud, not too fucking crazy, like it might look dope, bro. So I'm quite keen to see this revealed fully. So be on the lookout for that. But yo, jumping over to fucking Four Horsemen, we got this Lieutenant Holiday figure coming to Toylanta, and I believe this is their second, I want to say it's their second. Fucking camera's out, bro. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah, I believe this is their second Toylanta edition figure. So I believe they did the ATL 25 figure. It will kind of resemble like a G.I. Joe homage to Roadblock. And it kind of had like a cool military look to it. And it was just something different, and I think I like that. I like that about like the Four Horsemen, that they can kind of use their kind of figures, basic figures or accessories and stuff, and kind of homage like Masters of the Universe stuff. So to kind of see that they were kind of going into the G.I. Joe stuff, kind of. I don't want to say it's that because obviously it's not that. Wink wink. But to kind of see that they leaned into that, I thought that was awesome, and the design of that ATL 25 I think that's what it was called. It actually looked really cool. I actually kind of thought about getting it because I was like, yo, that looks dope as fuck. It just looked like something different. It looked like it kind of looked like what I wanted their fucking Cosmic Legions to kind of look like. I wouldn't have minded if Cosmic Legions went in that kind of route where it's like, yeah, who the fuck knows if we're in space? Wouldn't we still have military in space? Like, wouldn't they? Maybe they're not gonna be wearing camo, but yo, this looks like some kind of moon camo, right? Like, shit, you're on a fucking asteroid or some shit. Like, yeah, why wouldn't they have camo? I don't fucking know. Some space planet, but this looks cool, man. Lieutenant Holiday, especially for this time of the year, it's like I like that name, bro. That's such a dope ass name, Lieutenant Holiday. Like that's just clean. And dude, just look at the parts on this thing. This looks actually pretty cool, man. For somebody that like collects like Cosmic Legions or something, like this looks like a cool base body to just army build, obviously they always kind of give you extra head sculpt, so you always get this one that's covered up that yeah, it just makes for an easy army builder, instant army builder. You get a head sculpt that kind of has, obviously his helmet off, maybe he's leading a couple of them, so it's like kind of get three. It's like they're kind of enticing you to want to get more than one, obviously. But I believe the exclusive to Toylanta is going to come with like a special packaging and this extra head sculpt right here, so it doesn't have any of the paint on his face, which I don't know. I like the paint, so I'm not mad that I don't get that. But it does come also with these forearms, so kind of like bare forearms, which I don't know. I guess I could just use stuff that I already have, like I said, from my other line of figures from Cosmic or Mythic, kind of tweak it around, I guess. Customize it. These guys are always got some of the best customizers out there, so I'm sure they could kind of make way with it or whatever. And yeah, it just looks cool, man. If I was going out to Toylanta, this definitely be on my radar to pick up. But if you're not going out there, I think they're gonna have it on their site. Like I said, just not with those extra parts. But I like it that they're not taking away like this fucking rifle, this gun. Can you imagine? It's like sometimes that's what I think that like Mondo kind of annoys me when they do that. They're timed edition. It's like they take away that the cooler accessory. It's like, what the fuck, bro? It's like obviously you guys want us to pre-order this shit, but like, damn, do you gotta punish us if we don't pre-order it now? It's like, I don't like that, And these guys are not punishing people that obviously can't make it to Toylanta. It's like they're still giving them an opportunity to get it. They're still giving the people that do go a special edition. And everybody wins, everybody's happy. That's the best approach, so that's pretty awesome. And then at ZoloCon, this actually got shown off I think the week prior. I was off, so I can't even remember the last time I came up here to do a show. So I was like, fuck, did I miss all of this stuff from December on? Because I was trying to get the news today, and I was like, wait, when the fuck was the last time I did this shit? So yeah, I didn't get to talk about this. Grim the Executioner comes to ZoloCon 2026. So for the third year in a row, we have partnered with Zolo World to bring one of their licensed characters to life as Legion's compatible figure that will debut their ZoloCon event. This year's release comes from their Realm of the Underworld line, Grim the Executioner. So yeah, man, this looks fucking cool. Dude, that should have been a like little collection that I actually should have got, because all of their ZoloCon exclusives, that Zolo World shit, look really fucking cool. That skull last year, I think, with the fucking green fucking fire and stuff, that looked awesome. I was like, man, that looks really cool. But it's just, yeah, I don't have to get every single thing. And with the Four Horsemen stuff, I don't want to say I just don't like their shit outright, but I always kind of pump the brakes more so than not. It's like I do like how it looks, but it's like it's not a line of figures that I really collect all the time. So it's like why start, but man, they have why not? They have their fan base and shit. The way they customize them. Whenever I look at a pre-order or something that's coming out from them, I try to look at it in that aspect, like of parts, and yeah, I can see stuff that would entice the collectors to want to buy more, because it's like it's just got pretty cool accessories, like pretty cool weapons. The boots look awesome. They look more interesting than some of the feet that I've seen on Mythic Legion figures and stuff, like just the boots, the upper torso. It probably would have been better if they kind of showcase some of their newer articulation on all the stuff coming out, but You know, they still got the single joints on this one. But man, going forward, it's like the more you see with the double joints, I think the better it's going to be overall for everyone. So hopefully you can kind of get closer to that. But just as an interesting looking figure, this thing looks pretty fucking rad, bro. Like an executioner, it's just like, yeah, dude, like that looks awesome. You know, it's like, why not, man? Like this looks crazy cool. So I don't know, man. It's probably gonna be one that it's gonna be fucking dope to see on the timeline. I'll say that for sure. Cause yeah, even the other accessories too. Like I said, you could do stuff with the skull. This head skull right here looks pretty crazy though, but I think I would just have that fucking executioner mask over it the whole time because it's like I don't have any figures like this, and it kind of looks pretty simple, right? You can kind of do this yourself. You just get like a fucking piece of fabric and cut a little hole in that shit, kind of, you know, sew it around his neck a little bit, kind of loosen it out, put some chains around that motherfucker, give him an axe. It's like, yeah, you can kind of make an executioner, but this is already here. This is already done. So yeah, be on the lookout for this. This one looks pretty dope. I ain't going out to Zolo World, but if I was, I would definitely pick this up. So the exclusives are gonna be the heads only in this show edition. So those little clear heads, and then the removable hood reveals terrifying visage. Yeah, motherfucker, we just saw that. Obviously, obviously, it removes the hood from his head. Yeah, this looks pretty cool, man. Anybody picking these up? Because hey, you guys. Shit, man. Firefly tribute. Yeah, that's him, right? But it was kind of throwing me off. Like I did think that, but that rifle was kind of throwing me off. I was like, but he does have like the packs and shit, huh? The little bombs on the shit, little computer. So yeah, it kind of works. But yeah, the camo definitely that Firefly. So, and even if it's not, you could still customize the shit to be that. You know, you could just pop like if you ever get another head sculpt with like crazier fucking looking eye and like, you know, something over his head, maybe just pop it on here and it's just like instantly looks like Firefly homage. So even if it's not that, it's still close enough to be that. I think that's cool. I thought it was the same thing with that Roadblock homage. I was like, oh, that's just fucking dope. And then this too, you know. So yeah, man, if I was fucking in that Four Horsemen Cabal shit, I'd definitely be all over these figures because yeah, it is pretty cool shit getting revealed, you know. Overall, I thought that Mouse King looked great. I didn't end up putting the trigger on it, but I thought it looked great. And every time I see it recently on my timeline, I'm like, man, that shit does look pretty cool, you know. Like that shit just with all the heads, and it even looks like it poses really good. I've seen a lot of great posing with that. So be on the lookout for that one. Episode 67 was on a Tuesday 13 days ago. Okay. That's probably what threw me off. It was that fucking Tuesday. Oh man, that was awesome. I actually like doing the shows on Tuesday, man. Maybe I'll fucking creep in some episodes on that day. This one is creepy cool. Yeah, I think so. But wouldn't you leave it like this look though? Like just I would not tweak this around. I would just want it like this all the time. Like you could use that for so much shit. This dude is the Gimp's drill sergeant. Oh, come on. You gotta ruin it. Nah, you can't ruin it. This shit still looks dope, bro. Omar, let's start the toy line of hot lady figures and call it articulation toys. Hey, yo, $1 million idea. My man Harfast. Dude, $1 million idea. Mondo 112 skeleton took my budget this week. Oh, the Skeletor? Yeah. Dude, I still haven't gone on their site to really look at it, but like I said on that last episode, I was like, man, I don't know, man. They still look awesome, but dude, fuck, I wish I could show my camera, man. The Mattel shit is fucking good, man. I love that vintage Skeletor that they just put out, the Masterverse one, like that 7-inch scale one. It's like, dude, that shit looks fucking perfect, bro. But it's not gonna move as good as that Mondo. It's not gonna have better accessories than that, but man, it's not gonna cost me $150 fucking dollars either. So I gotta wait to see. I gotta wait to see if I pull the trigger on that. When's the last day to pre-order that, man? I hope it didn't pass already. But yo, from this ugly motherfucker to this beauty and hard fast, I think somebody beat you to the punch already, bro. The articulation toys. Shout out to my man hard fast, dude. This dude, this gal. When I first saw this on the timeline this week, I thought it was the Fury Toys ones, because that's kind of what's been throwing me off from like recently, like Wonderfest and all these other events. It's they kind of show off similar stuff, especially like insect type figures and all this stuff from like Romanki and Sexy Eyes and stuff. And then you got like these like waifu characters, and then you got like these gladiator fucking thickies, and bro, they all look good, man. They got the accessory stuff coming out. People are picking up. This Fang Kun Studio, I believe it's called, showed this figure off, and there wasn't too much information around that. It didn't look like they had a huge booth, but they did have this on display, and I believe another two maybe. And a lot of people were kind of wondering, is this the Fury Toy stuff or is this the accessory stuff? But just kind of looking at the articulation, especially on that thigh. I remember when I saw it at Wonderfest, I didn't really like that. It's just like, oh man, on that thigh, since it's so big, it's like that cut just looks kind of off-putting to me, but the fucking head sculpt and the overall look of it just look fucking dope as fuck, bro. It's like, just look at this. This is gonna move way better than the accessory stuff, and I don't know. I don't know if the plastic's gonna feel better, but that's the one knock on the accessory stuff. It looks good, especially the proportions on it. But man, it's like their articulation is like they're not as good as like some of the other stuff you're seeing. So I want to see what's up with this. I think this pre-order is gonna open up on 5K Toys soon. But I love the head sculpt of it. The helmet of it looks cool, and it's just like, damn. The same thing that I just said about the Four Horsemen stuff. You could potentially buy 3 of these and be perfectly fine. You get her 2 bodyguards, and then you get the thickie, the thickie in the middle. Pretty cool. And just as their first showing, obviously they're gonna have more figures coming out soon. But yeah, there's gonna be a line of like just upcoming fantasy type themed out characters, I guess, from different studios. So it's always kind of also waiting to see who's the one that you like the best. But I don't know. This looks pretty cool just to peep out and stuff. But I know people are already digging the stuff that like accessories doing, like I said. But articulation wise, looks like these are just slightly better. I don't know if the accessory stuff is like double jointed on the elbows. I don't think that they are, right? The girls. But hey, man, sometimes just the aesthetic of them, the thickness of them is plenty good. Mondo is a real figure, yo. Shout to Fight Code Names. I know, bro. I already got the He-Man, so it's like I have to get the Skeletor, right? It's like, fuck, I hate that. I fucking hate it. Her left titty looks off, but I like the other stuff they previewed. Yeah, it does kind of look off, huh? Because that fucking that shit, dude, it does look weird, huh? Because that fucking strap and shit. That's a weird design for that, but it's her fucking armor, bro. It just looks like it's up too high, huh? So it's like, wait, where's her nipple at? It's like, is her fucking nipple in the center of her fucking chest, or what the fuck's going on, dude? I'll feel you on that. Right here looks better. Right here looks okay. But yeah, right here on the left picture, it does kind of looks like it's like not curved right? It's like she's not really a thickie, bro. Accessory elbows are single joints. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't think people are minding too much. Chun-Li Thunderstride. There you go. I was like, hey man, I like what I'm seeing, Hey, you could even make like a thick Wonder Woman custom out of this. Like, hey, yo, bro, like sign me up. Sign me the fuck up. But yeah, or even a Chun-Li, right? Shit, you could use some of these like fucking parts and shit. Maybe get like a different head sculpt or something. But man, this figure is a hot mess. I'm fucking Codename only likes one thing, bro. It's a fucking Mondo shit. It's like a man boob. Yeah, it kind of looks a little bit too flat, huh? She hates men. She hates fighting codenames. That's what she hates, bro. You just do to her. Did you pick up Hildur on 5K? They sent me an invoice for it, but I was like, am I gonna pull the trigger on this? And I was like, you know what? It does look cool as fuck because that fucking fur coat and that helmet that she has. Like, I like that fucking Viking helmet, that actual Viking look. But I don't know. I didn't end up paying the balance, so but I still have until like I think the 21st to do it or some shit like that. So I was kind of thinking about it, but I don't know. Like I said, there's pluses and minuses all around with the stuff because the same thing when I look at the Four Horsemen stuff, I kind of look at the accessory stuff within that same kind of look, you know, something about like the arms and stuff. Like I don't know if it's just because it's a single joint, but I don't know. I get like the same kind of look that I got from this fucking thing when I see the accessory stuff, you know? That's why I'm always just like, I don't know, because I don't pick them up. The only ones that I've gotten from accessory have been like those like Minotaur fucking huge ass motherfuckers, but I'll see. I'll see if I do get it. Maybe I gotta check a review on it. I shot out to my man Liquid. I know he picked it up and he made it actually look pretty interesting. I was like, hey, that does look fucking cool as fuck. Maybe I shouldn't miss out, but yeah, I didn't run up pay it off yet, but I still got opportunity to. She's missing the articulation. Articulation. Where do you come up with this stuff hard fast? This guy should be a millionaire, bro. Oh man. Damn, so nobody likes this one. I think I might see what's up with this one, but I don't know. I said the same thing about that hill deer, but I don't know. Pluses and minuses. Pluses and minuses for sure. The shield looks cool. Right? I think we can agree on that. We'll see, man. And then we got the Noda horses also. And dude, this is one thing that I didn't double check, but I was actually thrown off by it when I was looking at this. And maybe you guys can clarify for me, because when I was getting the images to this, I said, oh, fuck yeah, finally, dude. Pre-order's going up. And I just got the images from online. Like I got them from online, so I didn't go to any site to see where I can pre-order this yet. I don't think they were up for pre-order on the site on Toysy Metaverse where I checked. So I was like, is this two different options or are they just fucking crazy? Is this two different options? Like, do I got to pay for this horse and then do I got to pay for this one with the wild hair? The wild mane, I should say. Cuz that is fucking ridiculous, bro. Like, no fucking way. Because I saw this and I was like, oh, yeah, that looks awesome, bro. I love it when it has a wild mane. But it's just like, yeah, I wanted to not have a wild mane when he ain't doing shit. And then when I got the images, I was like, wait a minute. Are they trying to sell two different fucking items? And I was like, wait, why is this shit not English? Wait, what the fuck? I was like, I can't read this shit. So as far as I know, it's two fucking items. It's two fucking horses. Now, unless these things cost fucking $20, these motherfuckers can go fuck themselves, bro. Because man, what the fuck? That's crazy. I was like, oh man, these guys are fucking full of shit, man. This is the McFarlane effect, bro. It's like we're gonna sell you a completely new fucking figure, the same figure, just give you different fucking head sculpt. It's like, oh, you piece of shit. I was like, oh man. So I don't know, dude. I have the Fish Toys horses, and I don't know, I kind of like the size on these a little bit better. And I do like that sculpted hair option that has like the wild mane already perfectly in like a cool pose, like because the Fish Toys comes with the fucking rooted hair, and it's just like that shit's a bitch, bro. It's just like fucking, it's like fidgety, fool. It's like that shit when you move the hair around, it's like that shit. I don't know. It doesn't look cool. It looks weird, you know. It's like it looks like a fucking doll horse, kind of. But I mean, it's cool. It's real. It's realism. But I do like that option of just like sculpted out hair already. Like, you know, it just looks better. And especially if it's in a cool, you know, windswept pose already, it looks good. Like this shot right here looks dope as fuck. So I was like, oh man, this would be awesome. I can't wait. But when I saw it's two options, I was like, oh man, yeah, well, I'm probably just gonna get one maybe. But man, they got their Lord of the Ring figures coming out soon. Their line's gonna get go up for pre-order soon. It's like, man, I need I need some horses. So that's kind of fucking annoying, dude, you know? Kind of fucking annoying, bro. But as far as I know, I'm talking out of my ass. Maybe I just can't read fucking this language, and maybe they're just telling me that comes with a different head sculpt. I ain't got nothing to worry about. But then why the fuck would it be two different images and not just a fucking head sculpt, right? It's like, fuck, man. That's why I was like, wait a minute. It's like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Dude. Oh man. So yeah, we're gonna wait to see that, but I think I know the outcome. I think I'm just gonna get kicked in the nuts when I buy one of these fucking horses. And yeah, I think if I do get them, I think I'm just gonna get the ones with the windswept hair already, because they just look cooler, you know. Shit looks like a bucking bronco. Hey yo. So doll horses are so hot right now. Yeah, dude. Tell me about it, man. Because, dude, like I said, look how much of a doll horse this looks. This is the Fish Toys horse coming out with a new colorway, new color palette, and like, dude, if this doesn't look like the girliest horse you've ever fucking seen, it's like, I don't know what is, bro. Because this just looks like a straight up fucking Barbie horse, like, you know. So it's like I'm good on this one. But I do have a black one and I do have a brown one. And when they put out that fucking unicorn, you best believe I'm getting that shit. But the Noda horses, man, they look like they're just a little bit, you know, easier to handle, I guess you could say. Like pulls out with your 6-inch figures and stuff. Because the Fish Toys horses, they are 112. I'd say they're pretty accurate to 112, but man, they're just fuck, it's just everything is just different 112, you know. So it's a little bit big also, you know. Just looks a little bit off kind of. And I kind of want to get a couple of these horses for just like a couple of like just, you know, 6-inch figures that kind of will look better with it, you know, like import shit, like some Figmas or something. They will look cool on this. So I'm gonna see what's up with this and just to see the price on them, because yeah, if they're $40, then yeah, hey, fucking man, good shit, you know. We'll see. They might be, honestly. I mean, it's just a fucking blank horse, you know, and the articulation looks okay, but it doesn't look all fucking that, you know. It's not as good as the Fish Toys, that's for damn sure. I don't even have this bitch in hand, but it ain't moving better than the Fish Toys. That's for just looking at the front legs right here. It's like, nah, bro. Like, nah, you ain't fucking with that Fish Toys, bro. No fucking way, no fucking how. That Fish Toy shit is like, it's beautiful. Beautiful. This shit looks like a fucking toy horse, bro, but it's still cool for that, you know? So still gonna get the job done. And like I said, it's just more user friendly. Noda 95 easy? Fucking hell nah, bro. 95 for this? Hell fucking nah, bro. I'm calling it right now, bro. This shit is gonna be $49.99. I'm calling that shit right now. And it's gonna entice people to get both. It's gonna say $49.99. Get both for $100. That's one Fish Toys horse, motherfuckers. So you be the judge. I think I'm gonna get one of the brown ones and one of the black ones with the windswept. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. What's Tyler L saying? That's why I haven't got the Fish Toys horse. I don't like the soft hair. I'll get the Death Dealer horse. Yes, they're making the Death Dealer horse. You're right, bro. Fuck, I should not have got that black horse. That would have been my black horse from Fish Toys. This guy's crazy, bro. Kones is on that fucking hard liquor tonight. My dude is crazy, bro. Pass. Don't like horses, huh? Hey, not a horse guy, eh? I want to see my face on that horse's ass. Where'd I get that from? How much for the pink guy with the girthy nose? What the fuck? Hey, yo. See these little blank Noda guys? They're not that expensive. And it's just like, yeah, that's a human body, and this is a fucking horse. Okay, fair enough. But I feel like if they price it correctly, they're gonna sell more. So $49.99. which actually sounds crazy. And this doesn't sound that crazy now that I say it out loud. I want a big Clydesdale horse with mounted 50 millimeter machine guns and grenade launchers. Now, that's a fucking horse, baby. You must be an American. Well, we need another horse figure. Yeah. Can't have enough, man. Can't have a fucking hey, this is my zodiac, bro. I was born in the year of the horse. I love horses. I'm connected to them somehow. I like to think. But yeah, moving on. We're gonna check out this Arctic Hiss tank. And bro, is this Hasbro kicking collectors in the nuts? Oh, well, that's the talk, man. That's the talk going on right now. A lot of people are kind of pissed off that fucking Hasbro, they said this is a one-time opportunity to get this fucking vehicle, this toy, and we're paying for the fucking tooling on this, so it's ours. It's not the toy companies. We pay for this. There's actually people fucking arguing this shit. And I just think that's just I guess it's a fair argument, it's a fair point, but it's like, dude, you know who you're getting in bed with, right? These guys are pieces of shit. They're gonna kick you in the fucking nuts, and they're gonna kick you in the fucking nuts, and they're gonna kick you in the fucking nuts, and they're gonna kick you in the fucking nuts, and you're gonna keep buying their shit. And they're gonna kick you in the fucking nuts again. It's like you know who you're getting in bed with, right? So it's just like, dude, you can't just believe every fucking thing they fucking say. They lie all the time. They lie all the fucking time, bro. So it's like if they say that this is gonna be the only time you get this fucking car or this HasLab, technically they're not lying. They're not making the exact same Hiss tank. This is the Arctic Hiss, bro. So it's like you still kept your HasLab, you know, and I don't know. For me, I'm not getting this. Like, I'm not getting it. I've said in the past, I don't get shit that has to do with the snow, bro. It's like it's not my thing, bro. I'm not a snow person. So it's always an easy pass for me, you know. So it's like I don't have to, fucking get mad over this. Even if I was interested in it, I still wouldn't get mad over it because it's like it allows for them to keep making more fucking Joes, man. It allows for them to keep seeing dollars coming their way for money that they already spent. Even though we funded that HasLab or whoever funded that HasLab funded it, the companies, it's not like they kept the fucking money. It's like they fucking had to pay for this shit. But now they have this fucking tooled up vehicle, and it's like, what are they supposed to do with it? Nothing ever? Never make any more money off of it? Like, nah, dude. If it helps them to make more shit, it's like, hey, fuck it, man. You know, because look at look at your fucking timeline feed. How many people are going to Roscon? How many fucking GI Joes are showing up there? You think that's good for Hasbro? Fuck no, man. So it's just like, okay, well, they're gonna fucking balance it out, right? Right? It's like, who wouldn't if this was your company? And it's like, okay, we're losing on this end. Well, we're not supposed to lose, so let's fucking make it up somehow, and let's still make cool shit. Who the fuck loses? You know? I think it's cool. I think it's cool for them to go back on their word and kind of just dance around the wording, I guess. And like I said, I don't think it's hurting anybody. It might hurt some people's feelings, but that's about it. Who cares? Who gives a fuck about that? So yeah, I think it's a win, man. And some people are hyped for this. Some people are hyped for this because they missed out on the HasLab. Some people are hyped for this because they do like snow related stuff and they wanted an Arctic Hiss tank and the HasLab only offered the other one. So now it's like, hey, fuck it, And then the other thing that I got to give props to these guys on, and I hope this succeeds for them like really well, is it's a fucking made to order. So it's like, dude, this is awesome, man. Anytime they put these out, bro, I hope they see maximum dollars going their way because it's like, don't ever go back to that HasLab shit. Stop doing that, Stop doing that shit. Price it lower. It doesn't have to be fucking over $300. This coming in at $199.99. It's like you don't pay up front. Who the fuck loses? Who loses? Nobody. This is a win, man. This is a win. Count the wins, count the losses. It's a fucking win, bro. So not for me, but at $200, that's good for Hasbro. They're gonna see a lot of money going their way on just one item that they already have tooled up. So it's good for them, and it's hopefully they could take some of that and maybe allocate it to future releases from this line because it's generating all this revenue for them still. Like I don't know why it's so hard for people to wrap their head around that. Maybe they should make a fucking horse next. How about that? We need another fucking horse. Pass on the white his tank. Are you fucking passing on everything, bro? You didn't have to type anything. They spent the hell that money on Greek hookers. I almost read horses, bro. Got horses on the fucking mind. Hey, Greek hookers? I don't know. I think I'd rather buy a fucking horse than a Greek hooker. Oh shit, man. I do love Mediterranean food though, bro. I do gotta say that. I don't know. Are Greek women like known for their beauty? I have no idea. But the food is fire as fuck. I love Mediterranean food, man. I eat that shit all day, bro. Well, not all day, but quite often. Quite often. They should strap a horse to this. Yeah, bro. If it had a horse's ass in the back of it, that's it. You're selling 10 times the amount. Shit. Yeah. Hey, man. There's something for everybody, you know. Somebody gets this, somebody gets the horse. And we all winning, guys. We're all eating good, man. We're all eating at the table, guys. So, you know, let's chow down. And then the fucking driver looks pretty cool too, you know. It's like new figure. What's up, man? Sign me up. Shit. So hopefully we get like a blue his tank next, like a fucking more toy accurate looking one. That would be awesome. I'm always a fan of the toyetic factor. I haven't said that in a while. I haven't said that in 2 minutes. Yeah, I always like that. I always like looks like that. It kind of look a little bit more fun and stuff. So we'll see what's up with that. And I do think that's gonna be around the corner. Maybe not next year. Maybe after this hits people's in hand already. But yeah, I'm sure that's on the table. And maybe a Rattler. Obviously, people are talking about Tiger Force, Dragonfly. It's on the table, man. That's good, dude. I think that's good. I always think it's good. Omar got the shill articulation. Comment of the night. Comment of the fucking night, bro. You outdid yourself today, Hardfast. You got 2 back-to-back comments of the night. You should strap a horse to this. This shill articulation one. Oh shit, bro. And then the articulation. I like that one too. And then yeah, also this week, Hasbro. This wasn't the only thing they put out. They also got around to showing off some Star Wars stuff. So I didn't catch this live stream. I was like at work and stuff, but anytime they have live streams that are showing new stuff off, I'm like, hey man, I'm always excited for it. But then when you look at what the new stuff is, it's like, okay, I guess so. And yeah, looking at these 2-packs, man, I actually kind of regret I didn't pick up the fucking Mace Windu with the Obi-Wan when I had the opportunity, because they do come with these fucking Clone Wars gauntlets and stuff. So they're actually kind of tweaked around from their single carded releases. But fuck, Black Series ain't making nothing else. They're gonna repack those one day, not with the Clone Troopers. So this has Plo Koon and Wolf, Clone Commander Wolf. So I don't have this Clone Trooper anymore, but this would be a good opportunity to get him and a Plo Koon if you don't have it. And like I said, this Plo Koon is actually better than the other one. I wish I would have this one instead of the one that I have, because this one has those gauntlets, like I said. But it doesn't have that fucking cheap ass soft goods robe that I would gladly trade. And then probably the only thing they could have maybe added to this to kind of make it to spice it up just a bit, man, is those lightsaber effects. Like, they're already doing that. They need to fucking add that. Anytime they add a lightsaber, that's got to be an added accessory automatically, bro. Like, no questions asked. They need to stop with that shit, man, because that shit's ridiculous. It's like, that ain't gonna cost you nothing, you know? But yeah, overall, like, I don't know. They can't really get too crazy with it, man. It's just so sad, honestly, man. Anytime I talk about Star Wars, it's almost like, okay, yeah, here comes the troll. Here comes the troll, Mar. But it's sad, man. It's sad that you can't get excited like this for this stuff like before. I was just listening to Big Nerdy. He was on with LP on the 3POA show, and yeah, they were talking about that, dude, like the decline in the Black Series. You know, he runs a retail store. And motherfucker said was like, this was like the 3rd best line, easily. Like, easily. You got Marvel Legends, you got G.I. Joe, you got Black Series. And then it just like, you can't even give these fucking things away, even when they're cool characters. Because 1, you probably have the characters already. But 2, I feel this more than anything, man. I feel like that recent stuff that came out it makes the older stuff that was actually cool actually look lame and gay. You know, like I love Plo Koon, like Kit Fisto. Now when I see those guys, it's like all I can think of is the fucking acolyte, the look to these Jedi, how weak and pathetic they were, and how lame they were, how gay they were, and I was like, I don't want anything to do with this crap. When I see Boba Fett, like I still have a Boba Fett figure, and it's just like I only have the fucking the Return of the Jedi one or the Empire Strikes Back one. But when I see him, I'm just like, man, this motherfucker used to just look so fucking cool. And now whenever I look at him, I kind of cringe, honestly, to be quite honest. I think the one character that I still think is awesome is Darth Vader. That's the only one that I like above all else. I just it hasn't affected me yet, but it's getting close, damn near. I'll say that. But these other characters to me, some of them just look lame and fucking gay, honestly. And I wouldn't necessarily say that about my boy Plo Koon because he's a fucking G, bro. But when I look at Obi-Wan, he's one of those guys. He's one of those guys, bro, that I look and I'm like, man, that Obi-Wan series was like, it made this motherfucker lame and gay. And now it's like, I don't even want this motherfucker in my collection. It's like, fuck. And that's crazy. That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi, man. It's like if he's not old as fuck, if he doesn't look like Ben Kenobi or New Hope, I don't want him. That ain't Kenobi. So it's like making the Clone Wars that I love, bro. I love Clone Wars. I love the prequels. It's making all that shit just look tired as fuck, and it's just like, damn it, bro. That's real damage to a company, man. Like that's real fucking damage. And it's like I hate to sound like a fucking broken record, but it's like how the hell did they manage to do that? It's just like you make the old stuff just ugh. It's like, damn it, dude. So it's gotta be tricky for these guys to sell these figures, obviously when they got that Disney license, they gotta make Star Wars too, man. You get it probably for the Marvel stuff, obviously, and you would think for the Star Wars stuff, but man, they haven't put any new stuff out that's been good. And like, damn, and they spent so much money to make this stuff. So it's like they fuck. It's like, can they ever dig themselves out? I don't think so. I don't think so at this point anymore. I honestly don't. I honestly don't think so anymore. I had hope, but you know what? You know what's actually crazy though, and this is what nobody wants to admit. This is what nobody wants to admit. The AI shit is already here, bro. Everybody knows that already. Everybody knows it already, though, right? But nobody wants to admit that it's more entertaining to watch that stuff than some of this stuff that's coming out that you have to pay money to go watch. This stuff is not good, bro. This stuff is not good anymore. Like seriously. You know what I've been on lately? I've been on fucking AI Pokemon videos, like National Geographic style. And it's like, holy fucking shit, man. Holy fucking shit. I almost cried watching one about Arcanine, bro. I was like, what the fuck? And it was like a 2-minute video. And I was like, holy fucking shit. I almost cried watching this shit. And I was like, I watched that whole Superman movie and I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel anything. I just felt like, maybe at some stuff, like, that's okay. That's cool. No way, bro. No fucking way, man. We're cooked. We're fucking cooked. Man, actually, we're not cooked. The motherfuckers that own these goddamn IPs that ain't doing cool shit with them are fucking cooked. Because even there's even Star Wars AI that just looks so crazy, like Darth Vader after he turned, Darth Vader approached by Darth Malgus in his mind while I was like watching a video of like the Star Wars Theory, watching this shit. This is the first time I clicked on this channel in a minute, and he was watching this shit, and I was like, damn, that actually does look cool. And if I was a huge Star Wars fan still, I'll be fucking glued to this shit. This shit, the actual real shit is fucking lame and fucking gay. And it's like RIP, bro. Cause yeah, along with that 2-pack, we also got Cav and Misty. The Scar Squadron. So I guess it was from that comic series. I'm not really familiar with this, but basically some stormtroopers with some some added decals, some added accessories. This one looks cool. I do like the look of them, but it's like, nah. I still only have I have very few Black Series scattered out around. I have a couple of fucking stormtroopers around my Darth Vader. That's it. I don't want any more. It's like I'm good. And I should actually upgrade those to like a Mofex or something. Like, what's the best company? Is it SH or Mofex? Because yeah, that shit is over for me, man. Ghost testing. You can always check the Star Wars releases at Ollie's. Yeah, exactly, dude. And that's so sad, man. Honestly, for reals, man. I hate to see it, dude. So you won't collect the power of many? Star gay? Fuck no, bro. Fuck no. I don't. I also don't care about Mando versus Grogu versus Grogu. Exactly. Yeah, dude. It's like I was just at fucking RosCon the other goddamn day because it was like, yo, hold the fuck up, man. Let me actually go in here and check. This is the time to check, right? I go in there, feel like a complete fucking idiot again going in there. I don't find shit. But there was this fucking acolyte figures in there, and they were like clearance from the clearance, bro. They were like 458 or something like that. I was like, wow, dude. Like, and this is like, it just looked like so weird. It just has like this random looking girl. She looks like a civilian in United States. Is this a Star Wars character? It's like, what the fuck is this, dude? Those Pokemon videos are good. Yeah, bro. Dude, I've been watching a bunch, man. There's like so many different accounts, but they're all making like their own spin on them. But man, there's some that are really fucking good. And then there's some that are kind of lame. Like this one's kind of corny, but dude, there's some that are like, holy fucking shit. Anybody that people that don't even know about Pokemon can watch these and would be hooked. That's how fucking good they are, bro. AI Star Wars is dope. The movies look so good. They are not long, but look amazing. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, dude, that's it. There's no going back. And we're still on the cusp of this stuff, you know? So what chance does Disney have? They have no fucking chance. In the next few years, you're going to see the regulation of it. That's what you're going to see. You're going to see regulation of it where these companies say, okay, if these motherfuckers are going to generate fucking our properties on your AI, then you're going to have to pay us a fee. And yeah, we're going to have to see, you're going to see cost of that shit going up. Right now, it's like the Wild West, but the cost to stuff say, hey, I want to generate a Batman TV show. Okay, you're going to have to pay for it. Like, because you're going to use Batman, obviously. It's the rule of three. It's not just the Acolyte. It was Boba Fett show and the Rise of Skywalker. Star Wars need 3 good shows, 3 movies. Yeah, you're right. The rule of 3. I like that. But yeah, you're right, dude. Because even Ahsoka was god awful. So it's like, is it 3? Is it only 3? Are you sure? Yeah, fucking hell. Because that's, dude, that sequel trilogy, you could have just left it at that. And then you come with Mando. It's like, all right, cool. It's your climate. Season 3 was terrible. You throw in Acolyte, you throw in Ahsoka, you throw in Book of Boba Fett, you throw in Obi-Wan. Bro, those series on Disney Plus, like whatever saving grace that first season of Mando had, they raped the fuck out of that shit. They fucking threw it in the trunk and they drove that fucking car off a fucking cliff. And then they survived the fucking crash. And then they raped the dead body. That's what happened to Star Wars, bro. New Hope and Empire is the only Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, I still like Return of the Jedi, man. For the longest time, that was actually my favorite one. I would tell people that. I'd be like, what is the worst one? Not for me. The Mayfair Stormtrooper is always on sale. You can easily army build from them. Yeah, that's what I always thought. I was like, man, why the fuck do I still have these Black Series fucking Stormtroopers? I was like, whatever. My favorite Acolyte character was Order 66 Nuggets Jedi. I'd buy a figure of that, dude. Disney already stated to regulate AI. They are going to give downgraded AI to the public and use advanced AI for movie studios. Dude, you know what I heard they're going to do is they're going to let people use the AI after they pay a fucking fee. And then like on Instagram, when you take a picture on Instagram, you're basically licensing or giving away your photos to Instagram. They can use those photos whenever the fuck they want. Anybody could use any of that shit whenever the fuck they want. And because it's, it's free to the public. And that's what they're gonna do with the AI. When they see people that generate AI videos and they fucking go viral, they're gonna use that shit and they're gonna put that on Disney Plus, and they're not gonna pay those motherfuckers that generate those videos a goddamn thing, because they're gonna say, "Hey, thanks for the hard work, buddy. Thanks for the imagination, kid. I hope you enjoy watching it on our fucking platform." That's what's gonna happen, dude. Because yeah, you're gonna generate all this stuff on there, but it's still gonna be owned by these motherfuckers, whether you like it or not. Yeah, you can watch it to yourself for yourself, but I always think that's the thing about movies is the enjoyment of other people also watching them. I know whenever I was a kid, I would watch a cartoon or my older brother will watch a cartoon and we would get excited that the other one will watch it also so we could share our thoughts on it, type of shit. Or with your friends at school, hey, did you watch this, did you watch that? When everybody has their own AI, personalized AI videos, we're gonna lose all that, bro. That's gone. That shared feeling, that shared experience is fucking gone. And I don't know if that's a good thing, guys. I'll say that. I don't know if it's a good thing. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I don't want to be too down on it because I think the stuff that's coming out is amazing already, and I'm excited to see where it goes. But yo, jumping back to the Hasbro stuff, also going up for pre-order this week was a couple Marvel Legends. So kind of bunk. This is for those new collectors, but oh man, this is like, dude, I feel like if this would have came out like 2018, best Spider-Man figure ever. You would definitely see those videos, man. And I don't know, it's not a bad one. It's got a little bit of a different paint job on that recently released Amazing Spider-Man, but yeah, people are really pointing out the web lines on this shit all fucked up and think it's gonna come out all fucked up. And then the eyes on this shit also look kind of weird, so I don't know. But yeah, this is a part of that not Infinity line, I forgot what it's called, the Marvel Legends. It's got like a unique name to it, but they're just kind of re-releasing like MCU figures basically. So I don't know, movie studios line or some shit like that. I forgot. So yeah, pretty basic, but this is definitely for like a Ross Con type of thing, So be on the lookout for that. I doubt you will be. And then also Red She-Hulk. So just the repaint on that old ass She-Hulk and shit. And I think they just threw in the recent head sculpt on there. Just kind of painted that up. So kind of works, kind of does what it needs to do. So I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I think I need Red She-Hulk, but I don't know. The Marvel as a collectors to get it. I think it'll look cool, but I definitely don't need it. So I'm good on that. And then Lizard, man, and shit, bro. Coming with that Todd McFarlane head sculpt. When I saw this shit, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And yeah, right away, I was like, oh, that shit looks like that fucking McFarlane cover, dude. And it's like, yeah, that's exactly what it was going for. So talk about showing love to Todd McFarlane, man, with their Maximum Spidey and their fucking now recently, or not recently, but previously released Bath, now with a different paint job, couple of different head sculpts. And man, bro, I always wanted that Bath. I came close to like pulling the trigger on it a couple of times. Obviously it's been above $100, but I've seen it below that. I've seen it like 90-ish, 80-ish and stuff. That's kind of on the lower end, but it's always hovered around that $120 price point. I always wanted it, man. I always thought that Lizard looked so good. And then when they put out that Walmart exclusive, I never fucking got it. So I was like, fuck, man, I always need a fucking good Lizard figure. So to see this, I was like, hey, I'm down with it. Like, fuck it, I'll take it, shit. And it's actually pretty cool. I actually kind of like it, man. I think the McFarlane head sculpt, I don't know, man. I like it, but it's something about how he like colored in the eyes or how he drew in the eyes that they're trying to replicate obviously onto the sculpt here. And it's hard to even see through this image, but there was a couple of shots I didn't manage to get them from people that were, I think they were at an event in Italy or some shit around there. And yeah, they were showing some stuff off, and I don't know, I like the head sculpt, but overall I think I would use more so this one, this fucking dinosaur looking head sculpt. It's got articulated jaw, so I don't know, it looks cool. It looks comic accurate to me, somewhat. And then obviously this one too, for like different kind of shots or whatever, poses, or even kind of displayed on your shelf. It has a really crazy look to it. So it's definitely gonna stand out. So pretty cool. I think this is a win also, like I said, they're just reusing stuff they already have tooled up. And obviously the people that are kind of sitting, holding that bag on eBay with the previously released baths and shit, I'm sure those prices took a hit, but that's the that's the con to holding on to shit, not letting it go if you don't want it. So, that's always a bummer, if you get called in the bag. But I don't know. There still might be people that are in for that one. It was a different paint job. I think the only thing here is maybe they could have added that tail from the Walmart exclusive one to this one to just kind of make it like a pretty ultimate looking lizard. Like, when's the next time they put this guy out? I don't know. Maybe they re-released that retro card back one. Fuck, I wish I would have got that one, man. I was like, fucking hate Walmart pre-orders. So I never got it, but yeah. What's Ghost Test saying? I hate that the new Spider-Man can't spin the hip. Even the new boxes look Ross friendly. Just one blue color. Yeah, they look so cheap, right? Like these releases are just so ass. It's like, whose really decision is it to make this? I feel like this is maybe a Disney thing. Like, hey, can you put a MCU stuff out? Maybe like they're still obligated to. And there's no MCU shit coming out. Like, what the fuck? They did those Thunderbolts 2-packs, and I'm still waiting on that Echo fucking wave. I'm waiting on that Ironheart wave. Like, those are never coming out, dude. So it's like, fuck you, Disney. You didn't give a shit to put out, you piece of shit. So I feel like they just gotta do this. And it's like, yeah, they're not investing too much into it. So I'm not mad that they don't come with shit, bro. Like these things are shit, honestly. So it's kind of crazy, So not the most exciting reveals, but I did like this lizard. I'm excited for that. And it was an Amazon exclusive that I believe the pre-order sold out. So I did manage to lock it up. I'm sure there'll be more in stock when it comes out. But I thought this looked cool, man. I thought this looked pretty good. The paint job looks pretty fun, It's got that toyetic factor. So I dig that. And yeah, 2 head sculpts. I think the only knock on it would be that tail, but hey, fuck it, Can't all be perfect. I need that lizard. I don't have the bath. Yeah, that bath always looks so cool to me. I wish I would have added that head sculpt, honestly, instead of the McFarlane one, just paint it up green. But then the McFarlane one does look cool too. And it's like, when would they have the opportunity to put that head sculpt out? Probably never. So yeah, I'm not mad at it. I just know that bath came with that huge ass tongue, huh? Like it should look crazy. It's like, what you do with that tongue, bro? Hey, yo. Lizard sold out same day on Amazon. Yeah, that's what I heard. I didn't even know, but I know when it went up, I was excited to get it. So I was on it, but when I heard it kind of sold out. I was like, damn, a lot of people probably needed a fucking lizard. I hope they tease Wrecking Crew tomorrow. Hey, yeah, because good transition. Because tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern time, so it'll be 8 in the morning my time. I wouldn't have minded to stream that shit, but that's kind of early. But yeah, like Ty's kind of hitting that. Got some reveals and shit. He's saying Wrecking Crew, according to Dan Yoon. Shout out to the big 3 zone, Dan Yoon. Setting of expectations, he says. MCU and comic figures will be shown. Previous teasers will be officially revealed. Some things have changed, so we have retired the draft. Don't let potential leaks set your expectations. Potential special guest? Might be Ryan Ting. Who knows? Maybe he cancels on him. Santa hat instead of the baseball cap. So thank you. So he's just letting us know in advance. So that's pretty cool, man. Might see Doomsday Wave. I was watching my boy Dan Who stream this week, and I typed in his chat Doomsday Wave, and he was like, no, mate. It's too early. It's too early for the MCU wave. No, Rich, what do you think, Rich? What do you think? Shout out to Dan Who, man. I love Dan Who, man. I love the stream, especially when they have like Marvel Legends news. And I think he mentioned he's gonna stream tomorrow afternoon. So if you guys want to talk about the wave reveals, be on the lookout for Dan's stream. Shit, I wouldn't mind doing it. I always like streaming when I always like watching streams when they're having live reveals and shit. That was always fun, but it is early. I don't know if there'll be anybody watching. But we'll see. Maybe I get up here. Won't be official episode, but I could just turn the live stream on. So that'd be cool. I actually don't got shit to do tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see what's up with this, man. And yeah, this is probably, if I don't stream, this is probably gonna be me in the morning eating my little fruity pebbles, watching the live stream, watching the new toys. Cause yo, Jada Toy is coming with this fucking fruity pebbles, Fred Flintstone, and Cocoa Pebbles, Barney Rubble. And does it get better than this, guys? Like seriously, man. Does it get fucking better than this? I don't fucking think so, man. Like, I started off the show with the fucking Batman figure, and I said, "Holy hell, how many fucking Batman do we fucking need, man? How many Batman? Can another company make something different? Can companies make other toys?" And here comes Jada Toys, man, dude. I really feel bad for their Mega Man line. I feel bad for their Street Fighter Alpha line. Looks like that Alpha line is gonna be dead in the water, honestly, before it even comes out. Like I've been seeing side by side images, and it's not looking too good for them as far as that goes. Because I feel like Storm Arena is just they're killing it, man. They are murking that shit. So it's not looking too good for them there. But man, overall, I feel like they got still good ideas in house that they can kind of pump out. And this is the stuff that I like to see because this is like anybody could have made this shit. Anybody could have made this shit. And yeah, maybe it's not going to be, like that state of the line fucking action figure like that in our Batman, but is it going to be funner? Yeah, maybe. Because shit, who doesn't like fucking the Flintstones, dude? It's like, look at my boy Barney, bro. It's like, look how fun this looks. Just, oh man, I can hear their voice, bro. I can hear them yelling at this motherfucker. Oh, Fred, oh no. Hey, I got it, bro. Ain't you happy now? He's like, yeah, Barney. Oh man, like who didn't love the Flintstones, bro? So it's like this is cool to see, man, and it gets me excited for more shit from them. Like, man, if they can just continue to make like Hanna-Barbera stuff, like maybe break off of that whole like food mascot shit, because I think that was their in right here was like the food mascot. It's like, okay, yeah, these are Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebble mascots, like, so kind of not really based around the cartoon, but it's just over time, it's like Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. Yeah, they became more fucking serial mascots than cartoon characters and stuff. But man, when they came out, it was like a sitcom. Fucking, everybody in the family watched this shit. So they're big, man. Flintstones are huge. Who didn't watch that movie in the '90s too? That fucking that movie that came out was what was in that shit? What's the name of that motherfucker that came out with Roseanne? I forget his name. Came out in Big Lebowski. Fuck, I forgot his name. He's a great actor, man. But yeah, Fred Flintstone. I love it, bro. I love it. I'm getting these. These are instant cops, and good for Jada to still be getting pre-orders like this out because everybody's kind of waiting on their Invincible line too. I mean, shit. Look at that Zoom Rig 112 figure. My Alien Dad, not Omni-Man. That thing was looking pretty fucking awesome, bro. It's like, damn, dude. And they still haven't even showed their Omni-Man off. They're not even going to start first wave of Omni-Man. So it's like, come on, guys. So Jada, the serial killers. Yeah, it's like, damn it, bro. So I don't know. If Jada makes Dino and the car easy day one buy. Yeah. We'll see. Man, I still think they're gonna make that Mystery Machine, and it's like they fucking have to. And if they're smart, dude, they fucking saw that Street Fighter trailer, that Street Fighter trailer movie. Dude, the fact that they had that fucking car in that trailer and they're gonna have it in the movie, they're doing it right. I'm excited for that movie. I'm excited more for that movie than that god awful looking Supergirl movie. He sees the good in everyone. I see the truth. Shut the fuck up, man, before I slap the shit out of your ass. It's like, dude, this is me telling Supergirl, shut the fuck up. Fred Flintstone telling homegirl, shut the fuck up. It's like, dude, that trailer looks so fucking cringe. Like, man, not looking good for my boy James Gunn. James Gunny. It's like that trailer, as soon as that music hit on that trailer, I was like, make it fucking stop. Somebody turn the James Gunn down, please. I was like, God damn, dude. But you compare that to the fucking Street Fighter trailer, and I was like, damn, these motherfuckers is cooking over here. They can't miss. Shit, they can't miss with this. I was liking a lot from that trailer. So if Jada Toys is smart, they already make fucking diecast cars. You don't even have to make this shit diecast, man. Just scale it up, make it be able to come apart and get damaged. And dude, they're gonna sell a shit ton of that because that's something Storm Marine is not even gonna get close to doing. Obviously, this is from Street Fighter 2, but yeah, that would just be instant. One of the best toys of the fucking year, honestly, if they do that. Jada needs to do Cocoa Pebbles Batman. Hey, I want to see where else they go, dude. I think they're gonna do that whole fucking line of like cereal, mascots. They're gonna do like Captain Crunch and all that shit. Lucky Charms, little leprechaun motherfucker. What's his name? I forget his name. I know he's got a name. Rick Moranis is Barney. Yeah, there you go. Whatever happened to Rick Moranis? That guy was like on top of the fucking world, bro, in the 90s. What happened to him? I loved his movies growing up, man. Can you imagine if the figs came inside the actual cereal box? Yeah, that would be fucking sick. I know they're gonna have like special packaging like they always do, but that would be awesome if they were in like a special release of a cereal. Like, man, dude, even those days, we don't even get those days anymore, right? Like, you used to put all kinds of shit in cereal. It's like, fine, just don't eat the shit. Street Fighter trailer has me hyped. Yeah, dude, there was a lot of stuff that I liked in that trailer, man. I was like, dude, they're hitting it, bro. They're not taking it too serious. They're not trying to be too campy. It's like, it's just the right mix. I was like, yeah, I'm liking that. I thought it was one of the Baldwins as Barney. No, 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 no. No, bro. No, no, no. No, he was in the movie, but he was one of the goons. He was one of the goons, right? Or wasn't he the son? Wasn't he Bam Bam? Fuck, I don't even remember that movie, but yeah, he was in the movie. What the fuck? What was his role in there? Holy shit, I forgot that movie already, but damn. I'm scared to know if he was fucking Bam Bam. I hope he wasn't. Lucky from Lucky Charm. Lucky, that's his name? Actually, I could have guessed that. Fred was played by John Goodman. Yeah, there you go. I was like, Jeff Goldblum. Why does that sound off? I was like, wait, Jeff Goldblum? No way. That's a motherfucker from Jurassic Park. What's the motherfucker's name, bro? Yeah, Viva Rock Vegas. There you go. Now we're talking. Yeah, wasn't Halle Berry in that shit too? She was looking fine as fucking that shit. Was one of the Baldwins since Rick Moranis didn't return. Oh, okay. There you fucking go. There you go. That's shout out to my man Liquid. There you fucking go. Yeah, you're right. Now I remember. Alex Baldwin as Gazu, please. Shut the fuck up. Shit, man. So yeah, be on the lookout for this. This is going up for pre-order this week. And then just kind of wind down. Toy Collector Magazine this month. Shout out to them, man. They always have like reveals and shit on their covers, obviously. And yeah, world premiere Agents of Omega. So Big Bad Workshop debuts new high adventure 1/12 scale line exclusively at Big Bad Toy Store. Get your Big Bad toy at Big Bad Toy Store. And dude, this actually looks pretty fucking cool, man. Like, dude, this is one thing I'll give to these motherfuckers at Big Bad Workshop or Fresh Monkey Fiction or whatever the fuck they go by, whatever company it is like, man, they're smart to kind of make stuff that kind of could go with like stuff that's out already with like other companies or their own company. Like, yeah, I could see some of this stuff kind of mixing in with G.I. Joes, maybe some stuff mixing in with like fucking Marvel Legends, just different kind of shit, and this is just off of these two figures, or I don't even know if this snake is articulated or if it's just an accessory or something. Like, it looks cool though. It looks interesting. And then that character, yeah, that looks like you can kind of blend into a G.I. Joe shelf somewhere if you don't have a place for it automatically. I like this shit. This shit looks pretty dope. So yeah, be on the lookout for this. I don't know if you guys are subscribed to this magazine. I always wanted to be. I was like, nah. I was like, I already see this shit on Instagram. Why I got to get a fucking magazine of this shit? I'm never even gonna read these motherfuckers. But it is cool that they do it, and yeah, I don't want to talk it down. It's cool if you do support this type of shit. I think it's awesome. So be on the lookout for that, for the magazine, and then yeah, for this line. Hopefully we get more information. Maybe obviously sometime next year. I don't think they got anything planned for the rest of the month and stuff, because yeah, we're only a few weeks away, guys, from 2026. So yeah, that'll be that. So pretty cool. I'm excited to see what they got cooking, even though I'm not all in on a lot of the Big Bad Workshop stuff. It is always interesting to see new shit coming out, and just like I said, if it's something different, it's always a win. So we gotta wait to see that. I hope they make that snake. Yeah, I know. I want to see what's up that snake. I kind of feel like it's just an accessory. Like you could just put slide your fucking leg in that motherfucker, and it could probably wrap around your leg and maybe change the snake's head sculpt or something. That'd be interesting. Like it's wrapping around somebody or something. That'd be cool. You know, it's like about to eat somebody, gonna eat them alive. Hey, yo. So yeah, I gotta wait to see that. But guys, that is. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, that's all the action figure toys I have for the evening. Sorry, my fucking camera went out, bro. It's like I think I touched that shit and I think it turned it off. But yeah, my screen went blank, so I was like, man, I look like a fucking idiot. So probably I think I just turned it off. But yeah, no big deal. Still got through the show, man. Sorry it wasn't a perfect episode. They never are, really. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy somewhat. I know I had a blast coming up here and talking to you guys, man. But yeah, that's all the toy news I have. I don't have work tomorrow, so it's like fuck. This is like the first Monday I've gotten off in a while. Because I actually had requested it off, but ended up having to kind of scrap that what I was gonna have to do, but still got the day off, so I was like, oh, cool. But yeah, I don't know. Got too much to talk about up here, especially with no camera and shit. I would have shown off some stuff, but yeah. Until the next episode, guys. That'll be episode number 69. Hey yo. Hey yo, episode 69. And then yeah, I don't know. Maybe I do got time to kind of stream up here, that live stream, but if not, I don't want to make any promises now, but I'm definitely going to be checking out that live stream for the Marvel Legends. I just don't think it's going to be that much exciting stuff. So I'm like, I don't want to make a whole live stream for that. Might be a big disappointment, but I am excited to see what they got revealed. So till the next episode, we'll be here to talk about it. Yeah, that'll be episode 69, guys. So until then, guys, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your week, man. And then, yeah, I'll get up here before the year's end. Hopefully I can work on my top 10 list. I do want to do something. I don't know if I want to do like a live stream, or I don't know, maybe like a video, maybe my first video. I want to get around to making like videos for my channel eventually, have that shit edited or something, but that shit is work. But like I was just saying about AI, bro, it's taking over, man. You can have that shit do all kinds of crazy shit. So yeah, maybe I do a live stream though. It's just a lot easier to just plug and play when you're doing that. But I do want to get together like a top 10 list, or not top 10 best figures, but top 10 figures that I did like, throughout the year. I just got to kind of organize myself to see what I had. But luckily I do this live stream, and every time I start the show, I show off the stuff that I got this week. So it's kind of like a little way to keep track of everything that I got. And then I can just look back at it and be like, oh yeah, I did like that shit a lot. Kind of get it off my shelf if I don't have it somewhere already. So yeah, I'll probably do that. Probably just take time, go watch the first 10 minutes of all my videos and see what I got, and then kind of just base my list off of that, pull them out, and then kind of judge them. I always like the way Dan Larson does his shit. Shout out to Dan Larson. He does it a cool way. He has like a pile of figures, or they're not a pile, they're all posed out, and then he just kind of starts taking one of them off and kind of whittling away at the list and stuff, and then yeah, he ends up with 10. And I always enjoy that. I always think that is cool, because you're just seeing them and you're kind of making up your mind in real time, like, is this one better than this one? This is the same company as this. This is the same line as this. So it's like kind of affects your reasoning behind stuff. So I always thought that was cool. But yeah, we'll see what's up. Until then, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next episode, man. You guys have a good rest of your night. And yeah, hopefully you guys take care of yourselves, man. Be good. Do good. Drink your water, guys. Peace.